work, man. Shakur Stevenson body shot to Josh Padley. And he hit him right there. Yup. Right in the liver. That's a perfect liver shot. Perfect. All right, watch this. Boom! Oh! Hold him with that right hand right to the liver.
That was a right or a left?
With the right hand, watch. Well, he feinted him. Came in right hand. Boom! Right up on his arm.
What you think about So do you? The fight is built up now. Brian Norman and Boots, right?
It's built up, and it's funny to me that Brian Norman Sr. would choose that narrative to say that Stanionis is going to win, because even if you felt that way, I want to hear you saying you're rooting for Boots. I want Boots to win tonight because that's the next fight for us. That's the big payday. Stanionis ain't got no money behind him to pay y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I didn't even put Jaron. I put Aaron Ennis. Who the hell is that?
Oh, you put Aaron, you forgot the J?
Sure did.
Yeah. So salute to everybody in the building. So yeah, I don't know. I think Brian Norman, listen, man, at the end of the day, Brian Norman Sr. is a novice to promoting fights. He doesn't know how to really do it. Now, what he's done is he's caught some momentum off of the messiness of the negotiation and him talking his ish. And he also, you know what I mean, had that boxing match with Greg Hackett. So he's riding the wave a little bit low key. He's riding the wave of his own momentum a little bit, not so much of his son's momentum. So now he's trying to push his son, and his son just came off of a dominating performance over Derek Cuevas, and he's pushing this Boots narrative now because Boots is his. It's legitimate clout chasing at this point on Boots' clout, right? But I'm wondering, has there been a moment of clarity between the Derek Cuevas fight and the time he made that statement? Because I don't understand you pushing Stanionis winning that fight tonight. That don't even make sense or line up with y'all fighting each other.
So did you hear what he said in full?
No, I didn't hear it at all. I just heard that's what he said. That I just saw the thumbnail on Mill City. I plan on calling Mill about it too, so he can kind of give me a heads up what that was all about.
I'm gonna play a clip for you.
Yeah.
So he said that Boots is gonna win. He thinks Stanionis. I'm just gonna play it and let you hear it and let.
Oh, like they're gonna steal it from Stanionis?
Yeah.
On a decision and give it to Boots?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Let me see.
Look at Omari Jones on his second fight.
It's going the distance.
Second to last fight on the main card, bro. That's a big move for him. They're pushing him.
I'm gonna have to say Stanionis. I think Boots can.
So this is what he said.
That's how you act.
Can you hear it?
It's going the distance. I'm gonna have to say Stanionis. I think Boots can beat him by points. I think Boots can beat him by points, but unless, because I think he does have the ability to do it. I'm sure he's done it in the gym. He's done things or whatever else, but that's to other people. But we don't know how tough Stanionis is. We don't, the opposition is what. It's like I'm thinking about power and dealing with certain things. That's what make you act how you act. You know, realistically, I'm gonna say Boots by decision because of the situation that it is. I'm gonna say it's gonna be a very, very controversial fight, but I'm gonna bet on Stanionis. I think Boots gonna win. Yeah.
So what do you think about that?
I think he's caught up. I think he's having a hard time being subjective, and I think he's having a hard. He just stayed in the same sentence that he doesn't know what Stanionis can do, pretty much, right? But you're picking him. You lose credibility when it comes to this conversation about Boots because you're clearly dealing with issues with Boots, and you guys were talking about fighting each other. And instead of people forgot about, like Floyd Mayweather, they don't follow the code, bro. Like people don't build up fights no more, bro. You know what I'm saying? They don't build up fights. They tear down fighters. They get used to doing that. They don't even understand the whole science behind building up a fight. Being like, yo, I expect Boots to win tonight. I expect him to step up. I'm looking for him to do something special because I want this fight. You know, he's not selling the fight.
Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Go ahead. Keep talking. I'm just going to pause for a second.
Yeah. People aren't doing that. They're not selling fights no more, right? So Brian Norman Sr. is just, listen, man, he's a father. He's a father of a prize fighter. He's a father of a champion. He has his son's back, as he should. But when it comes to the Boots conversation, there's only so much I could hear him say as far as credible. And that's because if you're going to discredit him to the point to where you're picking Stanionis over him when you're trying to make a fight with him next, and you know he's the favorite, you don't have any legitimate reason to say that Stanionis is going to win. You can say it's going to be a competitive fight. You could say Stanionis is a good fighter. You know what I mean? Man, you could have said 50-50 maybe. But for you to say you picking him to win, you hoping he wins. That's why you saying that. You're hoping he wins. You're not saying you think he's going to win. You're hoping he's going to win. You just said you picking Boots to win, but you betting on Stanionis. That's like Edgar Berlanga fighting Canelo Alvarez when they fought that night. And I said, I'm betting on Canelo to win, but I'm hoping, you know what I'm saying? But I'm hoping that Berlanga win. You know what I'm saying? That's the same exact talk. And now just like you kind of lose it a little bit, man. And so it's over. It's over for listening to you when it comes to Boots Ennis. It's over. So y'all just need to fight. Period. Y'all just need to fight at this point. Period. Nothing else to do, bro. Don't wish him bad luck on his fight. Stop. Don't say nothing at this point because you don't have any credibility when it comes to Boots Ennis. At this point, all I want to see you do is cheer on and hope and pray that Boots wins so that y'all can fight. Other than that, I don't want to hear about your opinion because I don't think you have credibility when it comes to your opinion on Boots Ennis. You can't be true. You're always kind of like gonna speak in a way with that resentment in your heart, which is okay because you're coaching your son who's supposed to fight him. He's a champion in the same division. It's okay. But as far as me listening to him commenting on Boots Ennis's abilities, sorry, just fight. Cheer him on and fight, bro. Whatever it takes for the fight to happen, make it happen. And whatever you do, Brian Norman Sr., respectfully, bro. You know, in the first negotiation, you made it clear that this is not a fight that was on your radar, that you didn't need this fight, that your son was young, that he had a long future in the welterweight division, and that you were doing Boots a favor. And that's why you priced it the way you did. Well, this time around, you sound pretty interested in the fight, and you're not doing nobody a favor. You're doing your son a favor. So what I don't want to see is I do not want to see or hear about you pricing yourself out this fight. If this fight gets too expensive to the point where Matchroom doesn't want to pay for it, let it be known. I'm going to leave it right there. I'm going to keep it respectful and leave it right there. I'm going to leave it right there. You price yourself out this fight. This ain't like last time when you had a fight lined up with Derek Cuevas where maybe Brian Norman Jr. had a little bit of a hand injury that you weren't speaking on and you were just trying to make it hard. I'm willing to let it all go, man. I'm willing to accept the reality of the situation that you may have very well made the best decision for your son, not based on his ability to beat Boots, but based on the position that your son was in. The hand injury, the lined up fight with Derek Cuevas, it turned into a very high risk fight for you. But how you talking now? Don't price yourself out. Don't price yourself out this time. Yesterday's price cannot be today's price for this fight to be made. This is not Turkey Al-Sheikh spending the money. This is between Eddie Hearns and Bob Arum to coordinate this fight. Let's get a bid. Let's get a good purse. You make good money. 9 out of 10 times more money than you made fighting Derek Cuevas, and for sure more money than you did fighting Giovanni Santillan. And let's settle this because you've been talking a lot. You've been talking a lot more than Boots.
Yeah, you got to make it happen, man.
Yeah, you done talked a lot, brother. You done talked a lot. You ain't let line dogs lie. You ain't say whatever it is. You've been talking a lot.
Look at King Judah. He said, "Man, y'all up north cats sound a little salty." Brian Norman, R beat. Why hack it up? Oh no, we. Hey, listen, I want to see the fight, man. Yeah. It's built up now.
I'm just saying, don't build it up the way you built it up, and then let it not happen because of money.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it got to happen now. It got to happen. We got to see it now. We got to see it. Oh.
Yo, is Boots going to be able to stay at 147 and unify these belts, bro?
Bro, catch up mode. What's up, family?
The weight cut is diabolical, my brother. The weight cut is woo. Like, I get.
You know the thing that's on the scale, he looked all right?
No, he looked good on the scale. I like the way he looked good on the scale. He looked good.
But remember, we ain't see the initial weigh-in. We saw the
right. We seen him. Thank you.
Yeah, we seen the what you call it? The ceremony weigh-in.
Right.
He was already hydrated.
We seen him 2 days before looking wild, crazy with that big old head and that skinny little body.
Yeah, because remember that weigh-in wasn't at 6 o'clock. That's diabolical. So you know they weighed in at 9 a.m.
100%.
At the earliest, 9 a.m. At the latest, I mean. So by the time we seen him on the scale, ceremonial. Thank you, Born 144.
Right.
By the time we seen him on the scale, he was rehydrated. Or
exactly.
started
he
to
looked
hydrate.
Good. He looked good, bro. He looked good.
Yeah, he looked good on the scale. Hey, listen, and he said he did it. He had the nutritionist this time. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro.
I'm gonna tell you like this, Blue. The mere fact he got a nutritionist lets you know that the weight cut was hard.
Yeah. Now he said he just wanted to do things a little bit different. That's what he said. You know what I mean? G Seto, what's up, family? Hey, bro.
Listen, the mere fact he got the nutritionist, and we've been hearing about this. We've been hearing things in the background for a while, Blue. You more than me, probably. But I've definitely heard my things in the background. I don't care what he says about making that weight easy. Dudes is like, that dude is cutting a lot of weight to make 147. He's cutting a lot. I'm hearing rumors he's walking around anywhere between 180 to 190 plus. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah. Yeah. So my thing is, right, I think he can stay at 47, but after this fight, should he be victorious, he got to stay with the nutritionist. He can't balloon up in weight. You understand what I'm saying? Like he got to stay close to 170.
Yeah, he got to be disciplined. He got to be disciplined, bro.
Yeah, he got to stay. He need to stay at least. And it's wild, right? Because he in the gym. Bozy got to put him out the gym, so it ain't even like he ain't in the gym.
Yeah,
and
he's just a big dude. He just a big. He out of shape. He ain't like he's being reckless out of. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like he stays in shape. It's just he a big guy.
Just a big dude. Yeah. So I think that he gonna have to do what Shawn Porter did, which was salute the main biker. My brother, what's up, family? Where you been at? In the super chat. He said, salute Blue, salute Rain, and chat. I'm rooting for Boots, but what's the but? Kia Fields, peace and blessings, Queen.
Boots is going to win. I believe Boots is going to win tonight. I believe Boots is going to win tonight. Sure. I don't want to make it sound like I'm putting any doubt, but he can lose. But I'm expecting him to win tonight. He like we said earlier, he looked good on the scale, on the ceremonial scale. He looked real good on the scale. But we cannot deny the way that man was looking 2 days ago, bro. It was crazy. 2 days ago, Boots looked crazy.
So I don't know if I ever told you this, right? And I can say it now because Shawn Porter, he's retired. So Shawn Porter and Kenny Porter, they had a system where every 2 weeks Shawn Porter had to weigh in with Kenny, and he couldn't be over 165.
That makes sense. He was fighting. Shawn fought as high as middleweight
in the amateurs.
In amateurs, I'm saying, yeah.
Yeah.
So he's been up
yeah.
there.
So he couldn't be no more than 165 when they did the 2 week weigh-in. If he was, then he had to cut. You know what I'm saying? Darlin James said Porter was a certified weight bully. No, he wasn't. Shawn Porter was a tweener, bro.
Yeah.
He's only 5'6.5", 5'7".
Right.
He's
If
not
he'd
a
have went
big.
up in weight, he'd have been looking real short.
Right. Darlin James, the problem with Shawn Porter is he played football. So he has a muscular, he built up all that muscle from football. You don't lose that. You ever seen, to give you an example, Darlin James, I got a lot of friends I got family that played in the NFL, friends that played in the NFL, right? And in college and so on and so forth, right? And I got a couple of friends that are running backs. And we almost 50 years old, and you see them right now, they take their shirt off. They look like bulldogs, bro, and Shawn Porter was a running back. You know what I'm saying? So you just build their traps. It just don't go away. You know what I'm saying?
And them
like,
legs, bro, them thighs, bro, them
your
legs.
thighs, your legs. You building up your body to take a pound and pause. You know what I'm saying? So you don't, and especially if you're disciplined, you know what I'm saying? If you're not an undisciplined person that just eating your way out of shape and things of that nature, you still disciplined. One of them is a school teacher. The other one is a personal trainer. So go figure. One played for Wisconsin, and the other one played for Arkansas. Right? They both play running back. And bro, they both look like bulldogs. And neither one of them, they probably the same height as Shawn Porter. You know what I'm saying? So their frame is just very bulky. And so Shawn Porter is an active athlete. Like even right now, he's still in shape. You know what I'm saying? To where he could pull up to these gyms and still spar. You know what I'm saying? So with that said, you got to take that into consideration. When you build up that frame to take that physical beating in football, and now you transition to boxing, and now you got a weight limit. It's hard to deal with, bro.
Yeah.
It's not easy. I think Shawn Porter's a Hall of Famer.
I would think he makes it.
I think he should have been the first ballot Hall of Famer. And the reason I say that is because he fought everybody, and he never got blown out in any fight. Even when he got stopped by Terrence Crawford, he was arguably winning the fight until that round in the eyes of many people. Hence the reason why Timothy Bradley told Terrence Crawford, you losing, you're down on the scorecards. And that epic moment where Bud was like, I'm down, I'm losing. You know what I'm saying? And then he stopped Shawn Porter in that 10th round. But he never got blown out in any fight. And he fought the who's he literally fought everybody, Clay. Literally.
Yeah,
he fought Keith Thurman, Danny Garcia, Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford, Kell Brook, Adrian Broner, Andre Berto. I mean, this dude fought the who's who. He fought everybody.
He fought Le'Veon Bell? I mean, not Le'Veon. What's his name? Who? Is it Le'Veon? No.
No, that's football. I got you. Yeah. I got you in football mode.
Yeah, but no. Who was it again, man? The guy who helps train Jake Paul. What's his name again?
Jalen Love.
Jalen Love. That's what I meant. He fought Jalen Love.
No, Jalen was at 168.
You never fought Jalen?
Nah, he fought Ugas.
Right.
He fought Yordanis Ugas, and he fought every damn body.
Who am I confusing him with?
And never got blown out. He fought Devin Alexander. He fought everybody.
That's it, Devin Alexander. That's the name, Devin Alexander.
Yeah, Devin Alexander. He beat Usyk in the amateurs.
Right.
And that's what I'm saying. Yep. He said close fights too. Yeah, he never got blown out. Even when he got stopped by Terrence Crawford, he was arguably winning the fight at that point. Main Biker, my brother in the super chat once again. I think Boots gonna get dropped tonight. It will be tough. Woo! Hey, bro.
Yo, is this dude like half black? The announcer.
Who? I can't. I got mine on mute.
The guy announcing in the middle of the ring. What's his name?
David Diamante.
What is he like? Spanish?
He's white.
The beard is nappy though. It's curly, bro. Look like he got ultra perm in that beard, bro.
Yeah, he studies African roots and the dreadlocks, and he knows the meaning of all of that and everything. But he's white, David Diamante. Cool dude too. Main Biker brother back in the super chat. He said Boots got skills, but Staney combo might be a problem. Hey man, a lot of people have been saying that. Like Blue, man, he gonna get dropped. I don't see it, bro. He
might get dropped. I don't think he's gonna lose, but I think he might get. I wouldn't be shocked at all if he don't face some real adversity tonight and really have to get together. It might be a competitive close fight. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I'm expecting it to be a competitive close fight.
Yeah, I can see.
I'm at the same time. I'm kind of. Man,
I hope he put a dazzling performance and we go Brian Norman. I'm ready to get to Brian Norman. No disrespect.
I want to see him dominate, bro. I really want to see him just return. Like I said, you know what I mean? Last year, this time, this man was going to be the best fight that Terrence Crawford could have, bro. Everybody was on Terrence Crawford's head about this dude. Like, how you going to not fight this dude, this and everything, you know what I mean? So now, where he's at,
Yeah.
We got Raymond Ford getting ready to come to the ring. I want to see Raymond do well right now, too.
And people, do me a favor while we take a quick intermission. Click the link that's pinned up in the chat. Subscribe to my brother Claymore Rain channel. The link to his channel is pinned up in the chat. Click the link. Subscribe to my brother Claymore Rain channel. Again, the link to his channel is pinned up in the chat. Click the link and subscribe to my brother Claymore Rain channel. The link to his channel is pinned up in the chat, please. And while you at it, hit the subscribe button and hit the like button for us, people. Support the channel, support the grind. Ray Ford took a page out of Boots' book, didn't he?
What are you talking about, the shorts?
Yeah, he's pretty bright, isn't he?
He been bright, man. Who bringing him to the ring?
I don't know who these dudes are anymore.
Yeah, me neither.
I have no clue who these dudes are anymore, man. No clue.
He love that them furry outfits though, for sure.
And you know what, Clay? Remember when we was young? And our uncles and parents used to be like, man, all that hippity hop noise y'all be making.
Oh man, we all over that now.
Oh man. And I used to be like, man, old people, bro.
Yeah.
Bro. Now I'll be like, bro, I don't know. My kids be like,
what these young kids doing? Like, not at all.
Not at all.
Shut that bibbity hippity hop up on my house.
Wait. How about Butayev training Guyasov?
He training him?
Yeah, he was his trainer in the corner. You ain't see it?
Oh yeah. That was him.
And we was just talking about where he was at, right? He ain't fight since.
Because he's inactive.
Yeah.
Like they have him marked as inactive on BoxRec, like he's not an active fighter.
That he was training him, and he training him to fight Stanionis. If Stanionis win.
Listen, Ray Ford tonight. This
is a good fight.
I'm looking for separation, bro. Separation, bro. Let's have it. Let's have at it, because you had a fight with what is it, Olabek, whatever his name is. I can't remember his last name. You were losing that fight till you stopped that dude. Arguably, when you stopped him, there was a stop that was kind of needed.
Yeah,
and you had that real competitive fight with Nick Ball where we saw the dog in you, but you lost. And this last fight you had against Orlando, whatever his name is, Gonzalez, whatever his name is, you looked good in that fight, but that guy wasn't necessarily like, you know what I mean, world class level. You don't hear nothing playing in the background, right?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I think this might be, you know what I mean? Ray, I want to see you do your thing, man.
This is gonna be a good fight right here.
Yeah.
Matias is nice, bro. Hey, Montana love training Matias?
Yeah, Matias, yeah.
Bro, the fight is active training, huh? Alan Lay, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on us in super chat. Respect Clay and Blue. Boots got to be on his A game.
Yeah.
Much respect. Yeah. That's a fact. Yeah. Yeah. You want to call this one, Clay?
Yeah, I give it a holler. Yo, what did you think about some of that talent on the prelim card, man? It was a decent prelim card, man.
Very, very good prelim card.
Right? I like that. I like Tamir Smalls is dominated, but I like Francisco Rodriguez at 135. I like the way he was looking.
I gotta get Smalls on there, man. You know who his dad is?
No.
Boots trainer.
Boots trainer is his dad?
The assistant trainer, the assistant head coach?
The one that I confused with Boots' older brother?
Yeah.
That's his son?
Ty is his son, yeah.
All right. Both fighters take the corner. We got Raymond Ford in the neon green, yellow, pink stripe furry shorts, and we got Matisse in the black and white shorts with the white whatever you call them things hanging from the side. Both guys measuring out. We got Raymond Ford out in a southpaw stance, and Matisse out there in an orthodox. So it's very interesting to watch their feet, make sure their feet doesn't tangle up. Okay, nice. Oh wow. Raymond Ford early opens up, catches him up with a straight left hand early. Level change on him. Jab to the body, came straight up to the top. Good job by Matisse to tie him up and get it back together. Need to keep his hands up, get some sort of offense, but Matisse is still stalking and pressing Raymond Ford. Raymond Ford just standing his ground and keeping that right hand in his face, but measuring him with that for that left. Ooh, straight left hand, right? Nice counter punching by Raymond Ford. Nice straight left hand to the body by Ford. As Matisse is trying to figure out and get his rhythm going, but Raymond Ford making him pay for everything. Raymond Ford swing by the bing with the left hand, misses, hits nothing but air, but letting him know that hand is cocked and ready to go. Nice check right hook by Raymond Ford on his back foot as Matisse continues to push the pressure. Nice straight right hand or jab, whatever you want to look at it, catches Matisse on his way back. Matisse keeping his hands high, trying to stand his ground. Raymond Ford doing the same thing. Both guys in the middle of the ring at this point. Ford backed him up with a nice little jab. Nice jab. Raymond Ford continue straight jab to the body. Actually starting to walk Matisse back a little. Matisse, nice. Raymond Ford with a nice check. I want to say a check right hook, but we can say it was the straight right hand.
I thought he was going to drop.
Yeah, Ford is nice straight left hand to the solar plex by Ford. Ford measuring him and keeping going. Matisse at this point looks like he's a little caught up on the punching. He's a little caught up trying to keep that right hand, trying to find the opportunity to punch on Ray Ford while Ray is punching. But nice, caught him again, almost dropped him right there. Almost dropped him right. Hold on a second, man. Let me make sure I'm on point. Okay, I'm behind. Let me hit the live button. I was behind. That's why you said he almost dropped. I see what you're talking about. All right, now we're on point. Now we're on point. I heard the door knock, end of the first round. Yeah, that was definitely a Raymond Ford round right there. Matisse needs to figure out how to get an offense going. Ford is just way too fast, and he's punching tonight. Ford looks good at 130. He's filled out. The power's there. He looks so comfortable. He just looks like he's going to be at 130 for a while. He's going to be a factor in this division, man. As long as he keeps on fighting the way he is, I expect him to be shooting for a title shot shortly, and, I could see him unifying and being a problem in the division, man.
I want to see him fight Emmanuel Navarrete.
I want to see him fight everybody, bro. I'll be honest with you. I want to see Shushu do his thing at 126. I'd love to see him and Shushu get into it too. Hopefully, before he leaves, Shushu goes up there. Shushu could leverage some titles. Nice. Straight left hand. Boom. Straight right hand. Catches him. Yeah, Ray Ford is fast, strong, explosive. He's all of the above at 130 pounds. Night and day of what we saw from him at 126 to what he is at 130.
Completely. He like two different fighters.
Yeah, man. He's just on. Beginning of the second round right now. Ford keeping him busy with that straight right, with that jab, level changing up, right down to the bottom. Keeping him. Matisse is a little caught up on the punching a little bit. I don't know what the corner said to him over there. Straight left hand to the body. There we go. Straight back. Yo, Ford with the beautiful body work. It's body snatcher season, ladies and gentlemen. The body is not safe in 2025 from any fighter. The body is not safe. Ray Ford keeping him, measuring him with that right hand, just measuring him, really just trying to set him up for that left hand because he's finding it. He's finding him with that left hand. Matisse needs to get off that line. He's having a hard time keeping his head off that line, trying to catch shots off the miss, but Ford is going right between that guard and catching him with these shots. Nice, Ray Ford. Straight up to the top, straight left hand to the body. Nice. Oh, Ford, yeah, check right hook. Ford throwing them in 2s and 3s, man. 2s and 3s, man. 2s and 3s, man. Straight jab. About Ford, just measuring him, keeping Matisse honest and keeping him on the outside. There we go. Ford doing a great job of keeping that right foot right outside of Matisse's left foot. He just, right when he's coming in, he does a good job. Look, boom. Look how he steps into it. Beautiful. 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 Ford is just on point tonight, man. 100% on point, getting more and more relaxed. Straight left hand, right hook to the body. Matisse pushes off the rope. Straight right hand by Matisse. There we go. Matisse with a straight right hand, a back Ford up a little bit forward, an uppercut, try to catch him in the middle of the guard. Matisse walking him down. Straight right hands by Matisse, getting very confident with that right hand. Straight right hand to the body by Matisse. Again, backing Ford up, has Ford up against the rope. Ford just sitting back, baiting him, smiling at him, saying, come on and get it, because you know what I got coming back. You know this left hand waiting on you, so go ahead. Nice. Boom. Nice left hand on the way back out. Matisse tries to get out. Matisse sticks his tongue off at Ford. Ford taking a ride back to the corner, taking a free ride back to the corner. Matisse trying to show that he's physically not going anywhere. He's the bigger guy in the ring tonight. He wants to impose his will. Straight right hand by Matisse. They are talking to each other right now in the ring. Ford hits him right in the mouth with a straight left hand, tells him, stop all that talking. Get back to boxing. Matisse gets that guard up. Ford back on the jab, double on the jab, check right hook. Nice straight left hand to the body by Raymond Ford. Matisse staying in that high guard. Straight right hand to the chest by Matisse. Ford catches it, shakes his hand, let him know nothing's going on. Ford responds with a 2-3 punch combination, ends it to the body. Straight right hand to the top. Matisse continuing to walk Ford down, applying pressure without letting his hands go. Applying pressure, but I don't think Ford is feeling the pressure tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I think he's feeling very comfortable. Straight left hand by Ford as Matisse tries to come in and be slick. Ford catches him on his way in with a straight left hand. That's the end of the second round. Raymond Ford doing a little 1-2 step back to the corner as he's feeling even more confident than he was in round one. Feeling even more confident than he was in round one. Takes a little 2-step shuffle to the corner.
Yeah, he's very comfortable. Freedom March, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on into the super chat. Appreciate you, family.
Rella's trying to give him some instruction right now in the corner.
AK Crowder, my brother, he said, I got my red cup. Salute.
There you go, AK. Shout out to Coach Rel, by the way, out of Philadelphia, working with Shakur Stevens' team and working with Raymond Ford, man. I'm loving what I'm seeing out of him. He was over there doing the mid work for Jaron Boots Ennis for the longest time. To see him in the position he is right now with a team like that, congratulations to him, man. He's doing great things, man. We're about to be at the top of the third round. Matisse is starting to show some.
This is the co-main, right?
It's the co-main event. Man, Ford shoots the left hand down to the middle and switches over and walks over, steps off to the side. Nice. Now he's fainting. Ray Ford is fainting, and Matisse is biting on the feints. He's starting to get him to bite on those feints. Matisse is becoming a believer tonight. Matisse is becoming a believer as he's starting to listen to Ray Ford and do what Ray Ford tell him to do with those feints. He is telling him what to do, and Matisse is following instruction. Matisse trying to keep that pressure on him, keep that jab on him, tries to shoot. Boom, Ford catches him on the way back out with a 1-2 right up top, catches him back and forward with a 3-punch combination right up top. Matisse catches most of those shots off his gloves, but still, like I say, keeping honest. Raymond Ford on the ropes, catches him with a check right hook and moves off to the right, gets out the way, back on the ropes a little bit. Matisse is physically still imposing himself physically on Raymond Ford, but Raymond Ford is making him pay for everything, man. Nothing's for free. It's expensive to get in this club tonight. Ford, beautiful.
Just too
spins
fast.
Matisse around. Matisse 1, 2, 3, right there, keeping him honest. Matisse has to deal with it. Ray Ford has to deal. Matisse has to deal with the reality that Ford is a dangerous fighter.
He's
nice, back fast. On that jab. Back on that jab.
Fast. Way too fast for him.
Yeah, he is. Nice, caught him. There you go. He almost went out right there. Nice right hand as Matisse clinches for his life. His legs, he's trying to talk about getting hit in the back of the head. Stop it, Matisse. Stop it. Nice check right hook on the way out by Raymond Ford. Starting to really let his hands go, man. And Matisse is just trying to catch these shots, but I'm starting to feel like they're hitting even through the block, Rue. Woo! Ray Ford goes for a crazy right uppercut, misses, hits nothing but air, but it looks like that was going to send him home. Send them home, sweet home, sweet chariot. Boop, boop. Nice 1-2 by Raymond Ford right down the middle as Matisse continues to walk him down and try to press him. But Raymond Ford making him pay for everything. Everything. No 5-finger discounts in the ring tonight for Paul Matisse. No 5-finger discounts. Yeah, Matisse is trying to entice him. But Raymond Ford is just relaxed. Nice. Walks him down, tries to do a 2-3 punch combination. Matisse gets out the way. Boom, straight right, straight left hand by Raymond Ford again, catching him. He putting the beats on Matisse. Matisse don't know how to move his head off the line, ladies and gentlemen. What is his game plan?
He just don't. I don't know if he just don't respect Raymond's power.
Boom, nice check right hook to the body by Raymond Ford right there. Nice little check right hook to the body. Matisse is trying to walk him down. Matisse has him on the ropes, but he's scared to let him go and put that pressure on him. He knows Ray's coming back with some power.
Is that Coach Anthony and Matisse corner?
This honestly was the best round for Matisse, but still, belt to ass. His left eye is looking very suspect. Boots looking hydrated. Boots look good, bro.
He's gonna be big tonight. I want to know what his
What do you think he's gonna be at? Like 180, 175? You think he's gonna be a light heavyweight tonight?
He's gonna be everything of 168.
168?
Yeah. Or more. I'll be right back. Go in the bathroom real quick.
No doubt. I thought for a second there I saw one of those Migo dudes next to him, but that's his boy. They got cell phones, they talking. Boots Ennis is a whole business, man. You can't handle my business? Damn. Shout out to Boots Ennis coming in the building like a true boss. Let's go. We at the top of round. Damn, I missed a round. We in round 5 right now? Oh, round 4 right now. Round 4 right now. My screen froze a little bit, but we good. They in the middle of the ring. Oh, I don't know, man. Give it a second. Here we go. Slow motion. Slow me, man. There we go. There we go. All right. We have 2 minutes and 22 seconds of the fourth round. The one thing Matisse is trying to do is he's trying to stay physically there to impose his will in a physical threat, but it's really not a threat. And to be honest with you, he's really making this fight a lot easier for Raymond Ford. There goes Raymond Ford, catches him on the way out there. 2 punches. He keeps his head on that line, does not move his head off the line. So all Raymond Ford has to do is throw straight shots. And once he starts throwing those straight shots, jumping and throwing those 1, 2, 3 shots at a time, he's guaranteed to catch him with 1 or 2 of those shots. And every time he catches him with one, it looks devastating, especially the straight left hands. But the three punches are just coming right down the middle and catching Matisse as he keeps backing straight out of trying to get out of danger. He needs to start picking a side, pick an angle, man. Move off to the left, move off to the right, but you got to get out the way of these straight shots. Raymond Ford's having an easy night, just coming right down the middle, staying on that jab like a laser beam because he knows where Matisse's head's going to be. He's just right there. He thinks he's good because he has that high guard, but Ford is eventually going to find his way around it. Like I said, once Raymond Ford starts letting off 2, 3 shots at a time, he's catching Matisse pretty comfortably. And the hooks. You ain't lying, Alan. And the hooks. Straight left hand to the body by Raymond Ford. As Matisse stays in that high guard, so the body work must not be hurting him that much. He's smiling. Well, Matisse seems to still be having a good time. I guess that's a good thing. He's still having a good time in the fight. We are at 40 seconds into the fourth round. Matisse's left eye is looking like it got some roast beef on it, looking like a New York deli club sub. You know what I'm saying? One of those Italian subs from Frankie's. The fresh cut, looking like boar's head, straight left hand to the body by Raymond Ford. Bam, 1-2 punch combination by Ford. Oh, Ford with a 2-3 punch combination, ends it with a right hook right to the body. But he's getting put, nice straight right hand by Paul Matisse as Ford laterally moves off to the right to get away from that, but still catches that straight right hand, but it's nothing. Ford just doing what he wants. Straight left hand to the body, straight left hand to the head, straight left hand to the body. End of the fourth round. Another round in the bag for Raymond Ford. At this point, this is a shutout fight. Paul Matisse has not been able to get together any kind of offense in this fight. His best attribute is a high guard that he completely gets punched through every time Raymond Ford sends him on his back foot. He keeps his head straight up, and it's nothing. Raymond Ford finding him at will whenever he lets 2 to 3 punch combinations go, and it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, right, Alan? Everything on it, man. Everything on it. Look at that. Look at that replay right there. Straight down the middle, and he keeps look at, going straight back. Boom, boom, right hand, right on. He does not move his head off that line. Boop. My goodness. What are they telling Paul Matisse right now in the corner? What is the advice? They got to be telling him to do something different. He needs to move his head off that line, and he needs to get some sort of offense going in this fight. This is a one-way street that Paul Matisse seems to find his way on. We at the top of the 5th round, 2 minutes and 50 seconds left in the 5th round. Both fighters get to the center of the ring. It looks like Paul Matisse, once again, Raymond Ford with the 1-2 punch combinations, 2-3 punch combinations right down the middle. Nice right hook, nice left hook, nice right hook to the body, left hook, nice 1-2. Raymond Ford starting to let his hands go a lot more straight to the body, saying, you know what? He's going to stand there like the mummy with his hands up. We're going to attack him. We're going to come around with hooks, and we're going to hit him in the body. Raymond Ford initiates the clinch on the ropes. Paul Matisse pushes him back off into the ropes. Straight right hand by Paul Matisse. Raymond Ford catches it, comes right up the middle with a right hook, catches, boom. Oh, 2-punch combination ending with a right hook to the body, straight left hand to the top. Matisse is trying to catch these shots. He catches them when it's 1, maybe 2 shots, but as soon as Raymond Ford starts to let off 2-3 punches at a time, he's catching them pretty much at will. Nice right left hook by Raymond Ford going around that guard, that high guard. Raymond Ford is just taking his time and picking this guy apart. Shout out to Paul Matisse. I think 2 things he brings to this ring is a good chin and a high guard. So he does make it hard for Raymond Ford to find him without letting 2 to 3 punches go. You would think at some point Paul Matisse would start throwing punches in the midst of those 2 to 3 punch combinations, But there we go, forward with a 1-2 up top and a check right hook to the body. Sending Paul Matisse trying to find himself and reset. Straight right hand by Paul Matisse. He punches at the same time. Raymond Ford throws that straight right hand. Let's go. Nice jab out. Straight left hand by Raymond Ford. Right in the middle of the ring. Raymond Ford just looking for his opening. Straight right hand. Well, jab. Straight jab by Raymond Ford. Whoa. I paused this by accident. Paused it by accident. It's coming back. Now, Raymond Ford with a 1-2, 3 to the body. Catches him with a right hook to the body. Oh, Paul Matisse trying to manhandle the referee. The referee got to let him know, hey, man, that's not what we're doing tonight. We down to 30 seconds into the fifth round. Nice straight left hook, a nice little left hook to the body by Raymond Ford off that 3-punch combination. Paul Matisse just trying to walk him down. Nice jab by Paul Matisse, catching Raymond Ford a little bit right there. But for the most part, this is a one-sided, one-way street. Like I said, Paul Matisse went down the wrong street, man. And ain't no turns, ain't no streets, side streets, ain't nowhere to park. It's just Raymond Ford all day long. All day long. End of the round, end of the fifth round is the shutout. This is 5-0 right now. Easy work for Raymond Ford, to be honest with you. He's getting good work in the ring, though, right? At least this guy's lasting. He's standing in there, working him out, putting that pressure on him. He's coming forward. Raymond Ford just showing you guys that at 130 pounds, he's right at home. Feels great conditioning, good punch resistance, good punch power, good speed. He's going to be a problem at 130 from what I could tell. Let's see what we got going on in the chat right here. Too many shots. Jonathan Thompson says, salute, Claymore. Salute to you, family. Let's see here. Matisse punches. Uptown says Matisse punches look like they got a little pop, though, when they land. Yeah, when he lets that right hand go, he looks like he's throwing some shots in there, but ultimately he's not putting them together. He's not putting 2 or 3 punch shots combinations together, so he's not really getting, Raymond Ford, he's not catching him as clean as he would if he would let his hands go more. But I mean, I gotta assume that he's respecting the power of Raymond Ford that is working, where Matisse keeping that high guard, only throwing 1 shot at a time. He's got to be thinking about what's coming back at him. Nice straight left hand right to the solar plex of Paul Matisse. As Paul Matisse fixes his shorts, tries to get the shorts together, he feels that. That's what that means. He was checking to make sure he ain't hit him below the belt, but nah, let's go. Paul Matisse pawing away with that left hand jab, trying to keep. There we go, straight right hand by Paul Matisse, but he walks into Raymond Ford, and Raymond Ford just initiates a clinch. Referee separates them. They're back at the center ring. Paul Matisse trying to get him against those ropes. Those straight right hands are nice. Straight right hands are nice when he lets it go. Once again, here they go, pawing at each other. He's trying to throw that jab, but there's really nothing there. Paul Matisse just is not letting those hands go. He's not letting those hands go. Just 1 shot at a time, man. 1 shot at a time. A jab right there, caught off the elbows. There we go. Raymond Ford responds back with a 2-3 punch combination right there. Still on the back of the ropes, really just calling him to come in and get some kind of offense going. Raymond Ford wants, we got a little bit of a headbutt right there. A little bit of a headbutt, but they'll be okay. They clash heads a little bit, but Raymond Ford right back on that jab, pumping that jab. Paul Matisse back on that high guard, trying to double up on the jab a little bit. Looked like he wanted to come in with a right hand, but, looks like he just got a little too close and got smothered by Raymond Ford. They're just nice straight right hand to the body by Paul Matisse. Well, Raymond Ford responds with a 1-2 up top, ends it with a check right hook to the body. Quick little check right hook by Raymond Ford, Paul Matisse catches on the gloves. Nice. Raymond Ford catches him with a nice check right hook. Paul Matisse grabs. He looks like he got hurt a little bit right there. Looks like that right hook hurt him a little bit right there. He tries to grab. Paul Matisse looks like he's hurt a little bit, throwing that straight right hand out there, trying to stay there. Ford catching him with that straight left hand and a check right hook for good measure. There we go. Raymond Ford taking his time right now, 1-2, measuring Paul Matisse at this point, allowing Paul Matisse to trying to lull him into a false sense of security, let his hands go a little bit. Paul Matisse keeping that high guard although Raymond Ford is letting off these combinations, he's not able to catch him as clean as he wants to because Matisse keeps that high guard. And Matisse won't get an offense going, tries to throw a right hand at the same time as Raymond Ford, but wasn't able to get nothing. Matisse needs to get an offense going. We are 15 seconds into the 6th round. This is a shutout that Raymond Ford is pitching here. Matisse at some point has to decide to let his hands go. He has to get some sort of offense going. Matisse trying to keep his hands low and trying to use some athleticism there. But once again, keeping his head on that line, not moving his head off that line. The only thing saving him from catching what Raymond Ford is trying to give to him is that high guard that he keeps. We at the end of the 6th round. It's a 6-0 shutout. Let's see here. Is Matisse's strategy to wear down Ford, making Ford punch himself out? I don't see that happening. Horrible strategy. 100% Literary Pharaoh. I don't know if he's expecting the pressure, the force, Raymond Ford to maybe move his hands a little bit more. But I'm be honest with you. I think the power from Raymond Ford, I think Matisse has a lot more respect. I think Ford has got some hot sauce on those punches. And Paul Matisse is a little bit more concerned with not getting clipped. He's already been clipped about a solid 3 to 4 times in this fight. First round, he almost got put down, literally had to initiate that clinch. And even in this round, you saw him get clipped with a nasty check right hook that seemed to have him, made his legs buckle. So, that power from Raymond Ford is keeping Paul Matisse very honest. And maybe Paul Matisse is respecting Raymond Ford a little too much. We're halfway through. One more round down, he's going to need a knockout to win this fight. Matisse has to start letting those hands go and taking a chance. This is about as good as it's going to get for you, brother. Make something happen, man. Clay, how would a fight with Ray Ford versus Monster Inoue play out? I think Ford would just be too strong for him. You know what I mean? Well, I think it would look good. I think Inoue is a great fighter. I think that'd be a great precursor to a Gervonta Tank Davis fight for Monster Inoue. Matisse is respecting Raymond Ford's power too much, man. Raymond Ford throws 2 straight left hands and tries to catch him with a right, but Paul Matisse at this point is just trying to survive, man. I'm convinced. I keep calling him Paul Matisse. His name is Thomas Matisse. Can't be nobody incorrect me this whole time. I don't know why I call him Paul Matisse. I don't know where I got that from. Let's see here. Yeah, Raymond Ford just knows he's ahead right now comfortably, and at this point, if Thomas Matisse is going to give him this fight, he's going to take it for whatever it's worth. He's not going to push it, and at the end of the day, Thomas Matisse is still a dangerous fighter if Ford gets too confident. So he's doing the right thing, showing a lot of poise, staying on that jab, and taking whatever Thomas Matisse is giving him. Thomas Matisse staying with that high guard, just straight walking him down, and Ford just measuring him and catching him every now and then periodically with a nice check right hook, straight left hand to the body, maybe a 1-2, maybe sometimes 2-3 punches to the top, ends at the body, straight left hands to the body, just keeping it real simple. He's waiting on Thomas Matisse at this point as well, because Thomas Matisse is the one who needs to do something special here to win this fight. He needs to do something special. He needs to let his hands go. And Ford in his corner, they understand that. Coach Rell understands that. Straight right hand by Ford. Straight right hand by Thomas Matisse. Ford initiates the clinch. Referee separates him, set them back up in the middle of the ring. Straight. Nice little jab by Raymond Ford. Just taking his time. Raymond Ford tries to measure him for a left uppercut. There we go. Straight right hand by Thomas Matisse right there, but he doesn't follow up with nothing. Just a straight right hand, and then that's it. He doesn't follow it up with nothing. He's nervous about what Raymond Ford has coming back at him. Clearly. Raymond Ford got that respect very early in that first round, and Thomas Matisse has not let that get off the top of his brain. He is staying in his brain about what Raymond Ford did in that first round. He's never let his hands go ever since that first round. Well, we got the knock, 10 seconds left in the round as Matisse continues to stay in that high guard, walking him down. No offense going by Matisse. Matisse is just looking pedestrian. What are we doing here? Thank you, Literary Pharaoh, for the compliment. Says your play-by-play calling is sick. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Carlos Dixon with the 20, or how my brother Blue says that. Dub. What's up, Blue and Clay? LOL. I'm locked in on the fight tonight for sure. Carlos Dixon. Kendall Star was in the building with the $2 holler. Said, did Blue fall in the toilet? Damn, hey man. Listen, man, that's a private moment for Blue and whatever he's dealing with. Let's wish him the best. And when he gets back, you know what I mean? We'll be back at it. We don't know what Blue doing. You know what I'm saying? He handling the business. He handling his personal business. You know what I'm saying? We heading into the top of the 8th round. At this point, Thomas Matisse, in my opinion, needs a knockout or at least a knockdown to make this fight somewhat competitive. I don't see it happening without his letting his hands go and getting some sort of offense going. Raymond Ford is comfortably doing his thing. It's a masterclass shut out by Raymond Ford tonight as, let's see here, Thomas Matisse starts a lot more aggressive, walking down Raymond Ford, but doubling up a little bit on that jab, pointing at that jab, walking him down, acting like he's going to let his hands go. But we are at 20 seconds into the into the 8th round, and he has not done nothing. Big old goose egg, no hands flying by Thomas Matisse. I think even Raymond Ford believed him a little bit right there and was like, oh man, you playing games. Let me start it back up, get you back on your back heels, get you back on that jab, double up. There we go with the 1-2. There we go back at the body, back on the jab. We back on the jab, walking you down. You were selling wolf tickets. Wasn't nothing popping. We thought you was gonna let your hands go. The round started off, you started letting it go, and then we're back at the same thing again with Ford there we go, Ford with a straight left hand to the body. Matisse trying to get up out of dodge, don't want no parts of this energy that Raymond Ford is giving to him. He did come out a little tough though, didn't he? He came out a little tough. When that round started off, he ran right across. I was like, oh, here we go. But no, sir. No such luck. It's on Raymond Ford to make this fight a fight. Raymond Ford catches him with a 1-2 check. Catches him with that left hook. Whoa, there we go. Raymond Ford catches him with a 1-2-3. Steps off to the left. Let's go. Paul Matisse does a good job of Thomas Matisse does a good job of standing there and giving Ford something to punch on. There we go. 1-2 up top. And then a nice check right hook to the body for good measure. There we go. Nice one check right hook. Thomas Matisse staying on Raymond Ford physically, but not letting his hands go for nothing. And he backs off. Now, what is he doing right now? What is Thomas Matisse doing? You had him against the ropes damn near. You're not letting your hands go. It's the power. Ladies and gentlemen, Raymond Ford has Thomas Matisse's he has his testicles in the safety deposit box at his crib, and he's not giving them back. Matisse is not doing nothing but catching shots off of his gloves, walking them down, trying to call himself taunting Raymond Ford, but Raymond Ford is just taking his time, staying on his jab, throwing every now and then, throwing a little 2-3 punch combination, then moving off the line, constantly resetting Thomas Matisse, in my opinion, for nothing, because it ain't like he's going to throw no punches, but I guess he's just keeping him. Maybe that's the whole thing that he's been doing. I don't know. We are at 20 seconds, going on to 15 seconds in the 8th round. This is an 8-0 shutout. Paul Matisse, nice. Thomas Matisse catches him with a straight right hand on the way in. Felt himself on that, starts shaking his head up and down, but Raymond Ford doesn't do nothing but follow up with a couple of combinations, 2-3 punch combinations right there. Real easy work. Yeah, man. Thomas Matisse is yeah, bro. This is kind of looking a little bit similar to Canelo Alvarez and Edgar Berlanga a little bit. If you want me to compare a fight that I would compare this to, except I think Edgar Berlanga got a little bit more of an offense going than Thomas Matisse, but it's pretty much the same thing. He's taunting for nothing. He's taunting Raymond Ford, and all Raymond Ford is doing is answering him with 2-3 punch combinations and getting that left eye fatter than the round before. That's all he's doing. Just adding sauce, adding oregano, adding vinegar and oil, little extra bit of roast beef. That's all he's doing. He's just getting a sandwich. Ooh, nice. Look at that. Yeah, Raymond Ford looking really good at 130. He looks real good out. That's all I can say, man. Pause. You know what I mean?
And all that movement, and he ain't getting tired.
Nope. And Ford ain't doing nothing but keeping that high guard and walking forward, bro. Like that's all he's doing.
You mean Matisse?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Matisse. Yeah, I'm sorry. All Matisse is doing is walking forward.
Yeah, no adjustments.
Nothing. And that head stay on the line, man. Right there. Nice. The only thing that's saving him from really getting that work is that high guard. Ford, if anything, if I would critique Ford at all tonight, which I have no criticism, I think he's been doing his thing. I would say attack that body a little bit more. That's about it.
And he putting them combinations together, beautiful,
bro.
And he going to the body. It's just this Matisse is big,
yeah,
and it seems to be pretty. And he's getting hurt. He got hurt a few times, but he's weathering the storm.
Look at that. He just on him, man. Look at catching. Ford is doing a great job catching him. Stops being patient. Look at that. Look at that. Thomas Matisse catches him right there in the corner with a nice straight right hand and backs out the corner. He's respecting Raymond Ford way too much. He's not. Denzel said Ray Ford losing. Boy, you better stop it. You better wake up out your dream right now.
Who said that?
Denzel Horton over there trolling me.
Oh.
Literary Pharaoh said that means there's no way to get his nuts back unless he can crack the code. 100% Literary. He got those testicles in a safety deposit box, bro. Oh my goodness. Thomas Matisse blows him a kiss. This ain't it. That ain't it. Nice straight left hand catches Ford on the way out. Tries to cut off. Now he's on his toes. Now Thomas Matisse on his toes. Man, 1-2, catch him with a check right hook to the body. I guess Thomas Matisse calls himself showing the monster, showing that he a dog, but it ain't doing nothing. Raymond Ford lets him know it ain't enough. That ain't it. That ain't it. Yeah, there you go. Thomas Matisse is trying to get him going.
Yeah, he's just being a tough guy at this point.
Yeah, he not doing nothing offensive. Look at it. A little jab. Waste of time. Are they booing him? Just walking him down, doing nothing. Nothing.
And the boxing world just annoys me, Clay. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you booing? I mean, this is a beautiful damn performance.
They booing. I think they booing Thomas Matisse. Denzel Horton, shut your mouth up, bro.
What do you say?
Y'all don't know boxing, LOL. Because he's trying to sell that Thomas Matisse is winning this fight.
Yeah, he just trolled.
Shut out, man.
Yeah, ain't nobody in their right mind think that this is.
Raymond ain't even sitting down this time around. He ain't even sitting down. He like, man, yo, that's a lie. His corner's lying to him. That was diabolical what his corner just said. He said, every time you touch this little dude, you hurting him. That is a lie. Okay, you just trying to get him to let his hands go. Okay, whatever it takes, man.
Who said that? Montana Love?
Yeah. Montana said, every time you touch this little N-bomb, you hurting him. You saying catch and shoot. Hey, man, if that's the case, if that's the truth, let your hands go, bro. Let's get a good offensive round. You ain't got no choice, bro. Go out on your shield. If the power ain't hurting you, if Raymond Ford ain't hurting you, let your hands go, bro. You lost every single round. It's non-zip. The only way you can win this fight is by knocking this dude out. So what are you doing right now? What are you measuring? Way too much respect by Thomas Matisse for Raymond Ford. Way too much respect. It's looking like he don't respect him because he's walking him down, but you can tell it's respect because he's keeping his hands up and he's not letting his punches go. He's just throwing one shot at a time. Too much respect for Raymond Ford. Yeah, this is a shutout. This is a shutout. 100% shutout. 100% shutout. This is a shutout. It's a master class. It's a boxing lesson.
Who you want to see him fight next?
I mean, I'd love to see him fight for a title, but he ain't gonna fight for no title. Let me look on. I don't know if at 130 right now. Him and Lamont Roach would have been a great fight.
A great fight, Clay. You read my mind.
It would have been a great
Clay,
fight, bro.
You read my mind.
He's holding that WBA Intercontinental title too.
Clay, you read my mind, bro.
Let me see here.
You literally read my mind because that's exactly what I was thinking. Third Simple NSU, my brother in the super chat. He said, would love to see Ford versus Foster or Lamont Roach. Yeah. Give us those Shaqy Foster.
No, Shaqy's line. He's supposed to be fighting Stephen Fulton.
Yeah. And Steve Fulton and Raymond Ford are cool, right?
Probably, yeah. That's that Philly, New Jersey thing going on. But I don't think Raymond Ford ain't got no friends, man. He a savage, bro. He fight anybody, bro. He ain't like, he ain't on that now.
You know where I was going with that, right?
Yup. He ain't Shakur and Keyshawn, bro.
Shushu is not in the picture yet because he's still trying to capture his first world title.
And he's still trying to he's trying to wrap up 126.
Yeah.
He's not coming up to 130 no time soon. But that'd be a nice fight just off the smoke they got for each other. Who should he fight next, man? You know who he should fight next, bro?
Who?
Let me tell you who he should fight next, bro.
Who?
Conceição, bro. You should fight Robson Conceição, bro.
You think it's worth it?
It's a common opponent with O'Shaki, and it's a common opponent. And listen, Robin Conceição ran a draw with Emmanuel Navarrete, and he beat O'Shaki Foster and had a close fight with O'Shaki Foster in a rematch. He's a relevant fighter. I mean, right now, Raymond Ford is a high risk, low reward fighter. You know what I'm saying? So all the top 5 guys ain't gonna want to really run it with him right now because they all in the race for these titles. I mean, yeah, bro. You know what I mean? And he also wants to. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Lamont Roach fight was perfect, but
Lamont Roach is who he's supposed to be fighting. That's why he's right now. He's number 5 in the WBA.
And that fight is done. Lamont ain't coming back down.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he is.
Nah, I can't see it.
I don't know. We gotta see what Bob's able to do.
Especially, let's say Lamont don't beat Tank, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if he have another performance like he did, for what? There's still big fights there's more money at 135. Unless he just
man. You got Keyshawn there, you got Shakur there, you got fights there.
Yeah, unless he just want to defend his belt. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, it's pointless.
Yeah, they gave him. It was a 10-0 shutout. Denzel Horton. What was your scorecard?
Yeah, Denzel trolling.
Yeah. Who's let me see here.
Kendall Styles, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on us in the super chat. Glad you made it back, Blue. I thought we were going to have to send the paramedics to get you off that toilet. Hey, man, listen, man. Hey, Kendall, man. It was leg day today, man, for the second day of the week. Second day of the week, second leg day, bro. You know what I'm saying? Your boy be having I go to the bathroom about 50,000 times, man. The worst is drinking this gallon of water, bro.
Let me see who he calls out here.
Hey, Kendall, I've been drinking more than a gallon of water a day, bro. It's diabolical, bro. In the middle of the night, bro, it's the worst, bro. It's literally the worst. Bro, I be tight. I just be looking at the ceiling like, bro. In the middle of a good dream, just wake me up.
Yeah, I don't think Savage get Anthony Kakachi belt. It's easy fight to make. Is it an easy fight to make? I don't know if it's an easy fight to make, Ron. I don't know. I don't know, man. I think he want to stay on that WBA mission, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. They're calling out Sugar Nunez right now. He calling out Sugar Nunez. At 130, the IBF title is vacant? Oh, so he is going for that IBF title.
Yeah, but what? It's just, bro.
What happened to Kakachi?
I don't know, bro. This is so confusing.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, look at the rankings.
Yeah, they got Eduardo Nunez up there. Going. So is he going for that IBF? Or is he? Yo, what happened to Kakachi, ladies and gentlemen, in the building, man? What happened to Kakachi? Anybody know what happened? Now I gotta look this up and try to figure this out now. What in the world happened to Kakachi?
Bro, he landed 24 punches the entire night.
Yeah, he did nothing.
That's
he did nothing. He let Noah. I'm telling you, once Raymond Ford clipped him in that first round, he froze up. He locked him right up. Too much protein. He needed a laxative. He got clogged right up. Let me see here. Let me see what happened to Kakachi here. He's an IBO. I thought he was an IBF. He's an IBO champion? Hold on a second here. Yeah, he was an IBF champion. What happened here? He won that off Joe Cordina. Exactly, that IBF title. What happened? Now he's just an IBO champion. What happened? Did the IBF strip him?
Must have.
But if they stripped him, why they? Oh, man, what's going on here? Hold on. I got to try to figure this out. Hold on a second. Okay, yeah, here we go. So this is earlier this year. This is around January. He vacated the IBF title rather than face Ricardo Nunez. He announced that he vacated the belt in favor of chasing the biggest fights possible. Oh, he ducked. He ducked.
Nasty work.
What's the biggest fights available for you, bro? You're a nobody, bro. What are you talking about? He ducked him. He ducked him for real. He vacated the belt rather than fight his mandatory. Boy, that's diabolical. Yeah, so I guess that would be a legitimate title for Raymond Ford to go for. I guess it is what it is.
Nasty work.
Wow.
Nasty work. All that for nothing.
Wow. Yeah, King Brian, I feel you on that, man. He seems so comfortable at 130 to put him on a rehydration clause for that IBF title almost seems diabolical.
Yeah, I don't like that move either.
Yeah.
Go ahead and try to seek out another route, and then, you know what I'm saying, like, get another belt so that belt don't, because he clearly is a whole completely different fighter. He's a completely different fighter right now.
Yeah, he looks dominant. I don't know if he needs to be going for that. If he needs to be going for that, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I'll be right back.
All right. Yeah, him going for the IBF route is diabolical. He already had the issues with the weight. The weight was a problem from the beginning. So you go to IBF route and have that 10-pound rehydration clause. That ain't a good look. It's best to just go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, just pursue the. I mean, the WBA is tied up, right? He said, "Blue, look blue." Yee Huncho, what up? The WBA is tied up. You know what I'm saying? So, band up. What up, nephew? Dennis Ashby, what's up? Jason the Bosch, what's up, family? Yeah, the IBF route, I don't like that for Raymond Ford, man. Just go the route of the just stay the WBA and just hope you could get, you know, a title shot and then, you know, something of that magnitude. But that IBF rehydration when you a guy who had issues with weight already makes no sense, man. Makes no sense. Stay away from that, bro. Stay away from that. Pointless. It's pointless. You know what I'm saying? It's just handicapping yourself again. And it's not like he wasn't a world champion already. You're just handicapping yourself again. Don't handicap yourself. It's pointless. Pointless, man. Don't handicap yourself. It gotta be. Brian Norman gotta be nice. Legendary Stitch. What's up, family? Oh, yeah, they do, Stitch. They do. I forgot. Stitch. D-Dub 718. What's up? I forgot. But do they truly enforce it? NHD production, what up? Do they really enforce their rule though? Because nobody talks about it. Like how we talk about the IBF. Do they really enforce it though? 10-4. What's up, family? Sean Terrence, what's up? H-Dub, what's up, family? Corey Moorfield, what's up? Appreciate you, brother. Do they Cam Estrada, what's up? Who you talking about? The WBA, Cam. Do they enforce their rehydration rules? Because I forgot they incorporated that. Like the IBF. I forgot. Do they chat? What's up, Ruben? What's up? Salute to Texas. Yeah, I forgot they have that rule out of the WBA, but I don't think they enforce it though. I've never heard any fighter discuss it. If that's the case, Boots would be in trouble, right? Because he's still in Kiki. Peace, bless Queen. Because if that's the case, Boots is in trouble. He would have to have the IBF, the 10-pound rehydration clause for this fight, because it's the IBF and the WBA. Tree and the Judah, what's up? The legendary, what's up, family? Probably only if the fighters wanted to protect them. Yeah, it's just weird, man. That's why I said, man, the politics in boxing is too much, bro. Boots gotta be Boots tonight, the phenom tonight. I agree, Dennis Ashby. He gotta show up and show out, bro. I agree. I'm with you, bro. Tonight is your night, bro. Texas 8:30. What's up? You know what I'm saying? Tonight is your night, bro. You know what I'm saying? He gotta show up and show out tonight, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is it. Let me tell you something, man. Robert Carvinac, what's up? Salute to Lorraine, Ohio. King Brian, what's up? Denzel Horton, what's up? Yeah, it is Denzel Horton. Yo, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something for real. If Boots has another performance that's lackluster in this fight, like he did with the Karen and the and all that, if he has another performance like that, bro, it's just who he is now. K Mueller, what's up? We gotta say it's just who he is. You see what I'm saying? We can't say it's the level of competition, he boredom, so on and so forth. No, it's who you are. We're gonna have to be like, yo, bro, this is just who Boots is. That ain't good. That means he ain't who the world thought he was, right? If he have another performance like he did against them in this fight, is it Johnny Suave? What's up? South Bend, Indiana in the building. 504. What's up, 504? Can we say it's Stanionis? Or is this just who Boots is? And if that's the case, then we got to start to be like, bruh, Faith House, what's up, family? Keyshawn Davis is the truth of them all. Keyshawn is showing that, bro. Keyshawn is leveling up. To give y'all an example, right? The level of competition that Boots is fighting is the same exact level of competition that Keyshawn's fighting. And you see the performances that Keyshawn is having? That's what we expect out of Boots against these guys, man. I'm glad you said that. Keyshawn, peace be free. What's up? Keyshawn is fighting the same level of opposition, right? And Keyshawn is blowing them out. He's showing you they're not on his level. That's what we expect from Boots. That's what we expect from Boots. We expect to see him separate himself like Keyshawn. Sean Terrence said, literally, Boots only look bad against Karen. The thing is, those are two fights. And even the David Avanesian fight, he got hit a lot in the David Avanesian fight. Unexpectedly. Anthony Rose, what's up? And so the two fights are Dennis Baranchik, Gustavo Limos. Those 2 fights. So if you have the same James Goodwin, what's up? If you have the same performance against a guy in Stanionis like you did against Karen, now it's becoming a pattern. You understand? It's no longer just a coincidence or style. Now there's a pattern.
And there's no rehydration clause to have an excuse tonight. So
And there's no rehydration clause. Against Karen the first time, he wasn't stopping, he wasn't staying still. Against Karen the second time, I wasn't motivated.
David Aronesian, he got clipped with him a couple times too. He was getting hit with him.
That's what I just said.
Yeah.
Fatah Hotep, what's up? That's what I just said, Clay.
He was getting clipped, man.
So we got to see him. This is the fight, Clay. He got to separate himself in this fight. Can't have another fight like that.
If he doesn't have the performance this fight, you might consider going to 154 and call it a day, bro. Because he the weight cut is he's cutting a lot of weight, man. I know he's saying he's doing it easily. Maybe he is doing it easily, man. But people learn to deal with punishment, bro. They learn to deal with pain and learn to deal with struggle. And just because you think you make it easy doesn't mean it's not physically affecting you.
Yeah. He got to separate himself, though, Clay.
Tonight he got to make something.
He got, like I said, right? Jaron Porter, my brother in Super Chat, dropping that Cinco on the Super Chat. So if he turns out Boots isn't the fighter when we thought he was, how do these new fighters like Haney, Tio, and such fight against him? It's still style make fights.
Right.
He's still big, explosive, and bigger than them naturally. It's still a hard fight for them. I still don't think they beat him. I just think he's too big for them. Too big, too athletic, too good. You know what I'm saying? He may not be Roy Jones, but he's still a major player. Southeast T, what's up? Dexter Haynes III, what's up? And I said this, right, Clay? He has I said this, right, Clay? He has right now, in comparison, they go Coach L right there, Clay. You see him?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Todd. That's Todd's pops.
You look like him low key too.
Yeah. They fought the same level of opposition, right? Him and Keyshawn at this point. In their biggest fights, right? Would you say that?
Say again?
Vintage 754, powerful play, power play for real. What's up?
Would you say, bro?
Him and Keyshawn fought about the same level of competition in the 2 biggest fights, right?
Who, Boots and Keyshawn?
Yeah. Gustavo Limos and Dennis Baranchik compared to Stanionis and Karen Chugajan. For their weight classes, they about the same fighters, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Dennis, you can compare Dennis to a Karen.
Right.
You can compare
Gustavo's to Stanionis.
Stanionis probably a little bit better.
Yeah. But hard, rough, rugged, come forward stylistically, right?
Yeah.
Similar styles. And Keyshawn showed a separation. He showed that physically they shouldn't be in the ring with him.
Yeah.
Even though they're solid, good fighters. They look at Richardson Hitchens and Gustavo Limos and look at Keyshawn and Gustavo Limos. Mm. He showed that you ain't supposed to be in this ring with me.
Stanionis looking sharp, man. He looks sharp, bro.
Hey, I'm feeling a little nervous for Boots.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I'm just being honest with you, bro. Stanionis looking sharp back there. We'll see. You looking sharp. He letting the hands go too. Multiple punch combination. He ain't just sitting there with a bunch of power trying to walk you down. He moving that head. That head's off the line. He letting off quick combinations. That jab is sharp.
Dennis actually said nervous. Yo, cause that's my dude. You know what I'm saying? I can't front. That's my guy. Everybody knows it's my guy. Bro. Boots might touch earth in this fight and have to work his way back. Oh man. You got ice cream, Clay?
Yogurt.
Oh, yogurt? That the blueberry joint?
You know it.
Yes, sir.
The blackberries in there. I put the blackberries in there with the granola.
Yeah, I messed around and left mine at home right now. I was just checking my refrigerator right now.
The sugar-free joint.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The Chobani joint?
Yep.
I usually get the protein one.
Gluten-free. You heard?
Yeah. Yo, did you see Stanionis is a little bloated though?
Stanionis look comfortable. That's his. Stanionis belongs at 147.
Yeah.
This is a good fight for Boots, man. He get this win and dominate, stop this dude. He's back. I mean, I hate to say he's back like he left, like he's the man's an undefeated fighter. You know what I mean?
Right.
There we go. There we go. Boots in the back working now.
Man, I just love Boots style, bro. Stanionis look hella relaxed too, don't he, Clay?
He looked relaxed, but he looked at the same time. He looked relaxed, but he looked dialed in.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a good fight. This is gonna be fight of the year candidate. I predict that.
You think so?
Fight of the year candidate. They're gonna go at it, bro.
Hot roller 49. What's up, family? Black 2020.
Truck Virgil Ortiz level. That's what I'm expecting.
Justice Bone.
Boots came in 146.4. Stanionis came in 146.8.
Mm-hmm. Goat 9-5. What's up? Boots by decision 9-3.
You calling this, right?
Yeah.
Yo, look at this dude's beard, bro. This dude definitely got the ultra perm popping off in the beard, bro. He has an African American beard, bro.
Ain't nothing but ultra perm. What do you say?
Ain't nothing but ultra perm, bro.
Ain't
nothing but ultra perm.
Some juices and berries.
Juices and berries. Nigga, ain't nothing but some ultra perm.
Ain't nothing but ultra perm. You got in there juices and berries?
Juices and berries. Just juices.
Ain't nothing but ultra perm.
Yeah, they ain't nothing but some ultra perm, bro. What can I do for you? It's a big night. Y'all remember Stanionis got a baby on the way.
Stanionis for this fight almost $2 million.
That's what they paid him?
Yep. And Lamont Rose got $700,000 for.
Hold on a second. I thought it was the American. Yeah, okay. So I thought it was the music. I thought was the same, but Stanionis' wife might be having a baby right now as we speak. She's literally right now.
Lou hitting the pillar of this Blue Blood Sports TV. What up, Lou? Sidney Pope, what's up?
This child could be coming into the world to a champion. Never know nothing but his father to be nothing but a champion. There's a lot going for this guy, Stanionis, tonight. And he's got the support of his country.
Bro, his head just look hard, like no Diddy, right? Like just like you hurt your hands hitting him, right?
Yeah, bro.
Jamal
A lot of pride.
Hakeem, what's up?
A lot of pride.
He said, come on, acting like Boo's not different. Oh no,
nah, he is, bro.
We believe he is.
Yeah, for sure.
We just expect him to show us tonight.
Yeah, and we're gonna give him Stanionis his respect, bro. Like, you just gotta give him his respect, man. This man has a whole country behind him. You know how
Alan Lane, like Cruz, like bro, like what's their head made out of, man? Hey man, get that what's the name out of here, man? They're gonna spam. They're gonna spam us, man. Yeah, they're gonna start spamming us. And do me a favor, people, if you have not subscribed to my brother Claymore Rain channel, please click the link, subscribe to my brother Claymore Rain channel. The link to his channel is pinned up in the chat. If you have not subscribed to my brother Claymore Rain channel, the link to his channel is pinned up in the chat, and it is now in the chat. Susan Christine.
Okay, Susan.
She got the Erykah Badu going on, huh? Natural woman.
Got the cleavage.
Gregory Williams, what's up? Don't stop. Keep it real. I love it, my guy. Salute, family. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, man. That's what I do. I do it for y'all, man. My good folk, man. These dudes be out here lying, bro. Yo, I be seeing these dudes just talk like, bro, come on, bro. Dudes just be out literally just lying is bizarre, bro. That's bizarre to me, bro. Patras Valinth Vicios. We will win, brothers. Salute, Lithuanian. Only champion. OGJ, what's up? Tiger A, what's up? Via that's how he's supposed to look against these level of competition. Chris Legg, what's up, family?
What's her name again?
Christine. Man, I just forgot that quick. G tatted up. What up, nephew? V Ferrer, what's up? Something Christine. American singer. Curtis Strickland, what's up, family? Joe Jones, what's up? About to start right now. Jaron Porter, what's up, family? Suzanne Christine.
Oh, she blowing.
I can't hear her.
I found her right here. Let me see what kind of music she got here. Let's see.
She give me that Erykah Badu vibes.
That hat is diabolical.
Denzel Horton say cleavage lady. Dwayne Williams, what's up? Keith Tucker, what's up? She need a broad? No, she don't. She just fine, great brother. Just fine. Easy on the eyes. Easy on the eyes. Ain't that what they say? Easy on the eyes. The hat is crazy.
She's blowing right now. I'm listening to her songs right now. One of her songs.
Exactly, right. Chris Legg. He tripping, ain't he, Chris Legg? Ronald Ellis, what's up, family? SBSN Network, what's up? He tripped. Yeah, leave him free. Save the boobies.
Let's get it.
The boobies.
Let's get it. About that time. Let's go.
Big facts, no cap. What up? Save the boobies. I got the Warriors.
Your boy got the track playing right now?
I got the Warriors playing on my big TV. Avon Sound, what's up? The Warriors did it. The Warriors did it. The Warriors did it. Cleon getting that work right now on my TV, Clay. Oh, Josie, what's up? Hey, I got the Warriors playing people on my TV. And I just looked up and Cleon was getting that work, man. Cleon was getting that work, man. Lucky Showtime, what's up? I just looked up and Cleon was getting that work. Oh! It was elbowing Cleon. Why they did him like that?
Yo, this little Filipino in the corner, bro. He look like a little boy in the corner, bro.
Yo, he's the trainer. He's taking over for Freddie Roach at damn.
Freddie Roach's gym.
Yeah.
So Freddie done. He retired?
No, but he's
Going through a little bit.
Bro, what's Freddie Roach gym name? Wild Card. Thank you, Keith Tucker.
Card,
Wow, I'm like, bro, I'm tripping. Salute to Carlos Dixon, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on the super chat. He said this is going to be good. I agree, great brother. I agree. Yeah, Wild Card gym. I'm tripping. I'm like, bro, I couldn't think of it to save my life right now.
He playing the Undertaker music. I love it.
He is?
Yeah, the Undertaker got the most notorious ring walk music in combat sports today. That Undertaker music is the classic, the best, the most significant, like the most significant, like unique. You can hear it anywhere. That Undertaker come out music, that and the organs, crazy. It's about to go down. I don't know who he coming out with. When that bell get the bong, you know what time it is, bro. Yeah, get this dude up out of here. Let go. Let go. Let go.
Carlos Dixon, my brother, back in the super chat, dropping another half a dub on us in the super chat. He said, I'm a little concerned that Ennis a little weight drain. That's what Clay been saying.
I don't think he's gonna be weight drained, man. I think he's good.
Oh, that's Tyrese Maxey.
I'm about to say, who's that with him?
Yeah, that's Tyrese Maxey. Salute G tatted up nephew in the super chat. Much love, nephew. He said Blue and Clay the best to cover boxing, not debatable. Salute, family. Appreciate you, nephew.
Salute, man. Thank you, man.
DVJ 600. What's up? NHD Production. What's up? Yeah, that's Tyron. That's Maxey from the 76ers. Yeah, he is King Bryant. Let's see what shoes he chose to wear because he put up his shoes on Instagram. Should have put the tassels on the shoes.
He said he about to show out tonight. He feeling. He said he about to show out tonight.
Yeah, he looked like it.
He look like he finna show out. Yo, you made that referee get up out the way, bro. He said, "Hey, bro, what you doing?
Yeah.
I need to get up out the way, bro. You looking at me? What's wrong with you, bro?"
Juan Taylor Senior, what's up, family? Todd Money 87, Carter, Buck 88, Key K-Town, what's up? Crypto Chris, what's up?
I don't know why that ref was with screw face like that, bro. He looked like he had an issue. Boots had to be like, "Hey, man, come on now."
Yeah, Ghost Lover, what's up?
Like you looking like you stuck in the mud or something, bro. You like you challenging me or something, man. I'm in that punch on a nigga mode, bro. You might want to get up out my way.
See how he looked at him over in the corner? How Boots looked over there?
Like, hey, man. Hey, man. Hey. I'm trying to pray now, but you got me. Don't get it twisted. In a minute, Boo's gonna have to cut that beard off and cut that hair off to make that weight.
Remember, Shawn Porter had to do that.
But he had to cut off them braids.
Yeah, that was diabolical, bro. His hair still never grew back. Hey, Shawn, it's only love, man. But it still ain't grow back, bro.
Yeah, I see him still trying to.
Still hella short, like, bro.
And he been growing, unless he been getting trimming.
He been growing it before me. The chosen kid, what's up?
You got those braids that when you braid it back, they stop like in the middle of the back of your head, like right. They stop like right there, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. Like, yo, Shawn, man, bro. It ain't in the cards, bro. Stevie Neal, what's up, family?
Yo, why David Fields look gangster like that, bro? What's wrong with David Fields, bro? What's wrong with him, bro?
Who, the ref?
Yeah.
Yeah,
why he looking like that?
He on one tonight, right?
He wound kind of tight, man. He kind of wound up.
Maximum Euphoria, what's up? MD Entertainment, what's up? Bro. Hey, Boots is very colorful as normal. $12. What's up, family? Eimantas Stanionis got on black gloves, silver trim, black trunk, silver trim. And I believe he got on black boots, silver trim, if I'm not mistaken. Out of the wild card gym, he's 15 wins, no loss, no draw, 9 wins by way of knockout. He's 30 years of age. He's 5'8" with a 68-inch arm reach, people.
I ain't gonna lie. I want to see Boots clean this dude up, bro. I want to see him exercise a demon in the ring tonight.
Yeah, because I want to see the Brian Norman. Big Sarge 31, what's up?
I want to see him lay hands. I want to see him lay hands.
Yeah, no hang time, bro. Joseph DJ, what's up? The fight didn't start yet. They just
lay hands and pray. Lay hands and heal. Heal this man's soul.
Introduces Jaron Boots Ennis. He got on gray, green, and blue and pink, people. Gray, green, blue, and pink. Boots got on gray trunks with green, blue, and pink. It's like graffiti, like the art paint. I seen the boots he had put up earlier. I don't know if he got on the one. I know it said RP to his family members. See, he got the graffiti boots on. Yeah. Samuel Bailey, what's up?
They giving him that intro.
Yeah, Boots got on pink gloves, gray trunks with graffiti paint and similar boots. Literally. Gregory Lee, what's up? They take Boots shirt off. Here we go, baby. Here we go. Boots look dry, don't he, Clay?
Yeah, he look like he ain't get no sweat going.
Yeah, and he don't look like
he might not have no sweat to give.
He don't look like he rehydrated big either.
Let me see.
And he's standing southpaw, which look like he gonna be southpaw. Boots looks super dry, and he still look drained.
Yeah, he looks super dry.
And he still looks drained. Tyann Scott, peace, blessings, Queen.
Yeah, he looked better on the scales yesterday than he looks right now.
Yeah.
He might be on point though. Maybe he might be tripping, but he is dry, bro. Jesus. Did
He's
you not warm up? Are you saving your energy? Did you not want to go too crazy? The stories go crazy. We're gonna find out though right now.
Stanionis, Donnell Bell, what's up? Here we go, round one. Boots come out to the center ring, and he's in the orthodox stance. Eimantas Stanionis is in the orthodox stance, and he's pressuring Boots. Boots is straddling the ropes. Jab to the body from Jaron Boots Ennis. Jab up top from Boots Ennis. Double jab from Jaron Boots Ennis. He's immediately being active with the jab up top, jab to the body from Boots Ennis. Stanionis misses his left jab. He's pressuring and cutting the ring off very well on Boots. Double jab. Nice jab to the solar plex from Jaron Ennis. Jab misses. Stanionis slipped it to his left. Jab up top from Boots. Nice jab from Stanionis. Nice counter jab from Stanionis. Boots counters him, go right back to the body. Double jab up top from Boots. Boots with a feint, steps to his right. Another jab from Jaron Boots Ennis. Jab to the body. He's jabbing Stanionis' body heavy, stabbing him to the body with that jab. Nice feint from Boots. Tried that uppercut. That's what I said. That left uppercut is going to be there. Right hook from Jaron Ennis. Stanionis with the peekaboo high guard. Left hook lands, misses for Stanionis. They're tied up in the corner, in the red corner. 1 minute, 55 seconds left. The referee breaks him up. Double jab. Boots right back to the body with a jab to the body, followed by a right uppercut. Stanionis left miss with a left hook. Stanionis is putting a lot of pressure on Boots. Boots is circling the ring. He's just the bigger, the more athletic guy. Stanionis missed with a jab. Right hook to the body from Boots. Right hook up top from Boots. It's not landing clean. It's just active. Boots is just being active at this point in time. Stanionis nice left hook from Stanionis. A beautiful left hook from Stanionis, followed by a nice jab from Stanionis. Boots is now in the southpaw stance. Boots has now switched to southpaw. Stanionis with a straight right hand to the chest. Misses the left hook. Boots slipped underneath it. Double jab from Boots. Boots with a 1-2. Another jab from Boots. Nice jab from Stanionis. They in the center of the ring. Boots with a straight left jab. Right jab. Double jab. Triple jab. 1-2 from Boots. Right down the pipe. Left hand right down the pipe. Stanionis is pressuring him. Nice jab from Stanionis. We got 43 seconds left in the round. Left hook to the body from Boots. Stanionis connects with a left hook of his own, and they tied up. Stanionis is hitting him in the break. Referee breaks them up. Back in the center ring, Boots is in the southpaw stand. Boots jab to the body. Boots jabbing up top. Straight left hand to the body from Boots. Stanionis misses with a left hook. Boots comes back with a 3-punch combination left with a lead left hook. Boots is feinting, getting comfortable. He got his hands at the side. He's playing around. He's dancing. He's being flashy and flamboyant at the moment. We got 10 seconds left in this round. Nice left hand from Boots. 4-punch combination, just shoe shining. Nice left hand from Boots. Nice jab from Boots. And another jab from Boots. And that's the end of the round. When Boots switches to southpaw, Clay, well, go ahead, Clay. Tell me what you saw.
I see Boots being very disciplined, staying behind that jab. He switched on him, you know what I'm saying, and he's finding a lot of success. I think Stanionis is trying to time him as well as get his rhythm and keep he's doing a good job of keeping his head off the line. Good defense. A lot of those shots, Stanionis was just catching off his gloves. But I mean, I got Boots taking that round for sure. But Stanionis ain't do too bad, man. But Boots is looking way more disciplined in this fight.
Stanionis looked very good in that round. He didn't look outclassed. Tying the Scott the Queen, she said Boots looked unusually thin. I agree. That right hook to the body from Boots was beautiful. I said that in my fight prediction that Boots would land the right hook to the body. Boom, left hook from Stanionis.
And knocked him off one of those right hooks that he hit him with.
Yeah. Here we go, round 2. Boots comes out in the southpaw stands, jabbing. Stanionis with the earmuffs on, as he typically does.
Jab too.
Yeah, double jab from Boots again. Boots with a 1-2 combination. Straight left hand down the pipe from Boots. Nice jab from Boots. Jab to that body. That jab to the solar plexus is very, very sharp, man.
Yeah.
Whether he's in the southpaw stands or orthodox stand. Boots shoe shines and slips to his right. Stanionis is following him. Nice jab from Stanionis, man. Boots with a right hook. Stanionis catches it on the glove. Stanionis is finding his way on the inside fairly easy. Nice right uppercut on the inside from Boots out of the southpaw stance. Boots tried to land the left uppercut. Stanionis headbutted him. That was a headbutt. Referee breaks him up. Boots in the southpaw. Stanionis lands a left jab. Boots lands a right hook up under it on the body. Boots straight left hand to the body from Boots. 1-2 from Boots up top. Nothing is landing clean. Nice jab from Stanionis. They both landed nice jab. Another jab from Stanionis. Stanionis right hooks on the inside. They break them up. We got 1:42 left in round 2. Boots with a jab. They both landed jabs. Double jab from Boots. He's in the southpaw stance again. Stanionis with a jab, slips underneath Boots' right hook. Straight left hand from Boots. Boots is playing around now, trying to shoe shine. 1-2 combination, just flashy combination. Double jab, straight left hand to the body. Nice left hook up top, followed by left uppercut, and then Stanionis catches Boots with a left hook and a right hook. Oh, nice left uppercut to the body from Boots. Left uppercut up top from Boots. 4-punch combination, shoe shining. Oh, Stanionis catches Boots with a right hook. Boots catches Stanionis with a left hook. Boots switches back to orthodox. We got 56 seconds left. Boots missing with a wild 1-2. Nice jab from Stanionis. Double jab from Boots. Good sequence, man. Good sequence from both guys. Nice left uppercut from Boots. Beautiful left uppercut from Boots. He's just not a defensive guy. That's what I'm seeing. 30 seconds left in round 2. Jab to the body from Jaron Boots Ennis. Nice jab from Stanionis. Nice jab from Stanionis again. Boots misses with a right hook. He's playing around. 1-2 from Boots. Nice jab from Boots. End of the round. Very good round for both guys. I think Boots edged it out, but beautiful round for both guys. What you think, Bud?
Boots is definitely controlling. He's doing a good job controlling the. Let me pull back here. Stanionis is controlling the pace of the fight. Boots is reacting to what Stanionis is bringing. Stanionis is being very, very good defensively. He's being responsible. It looks like he's trying to test the conditioning and trying to test that rehydration. And he's testing him. He's applying that pressure. He's doing that Canelo thing where he's just walking him down and he's making him pay when he can.
Look at that left hook that Stanionis landed, Clay.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, bro.
Now, Boots at the same time is bracing. He's turning. You know what I'm saying? Into it, so it's looking a lot worse than I think it is, but
here we go. Round 3. Jab to the body from Boots. Boots is in the orthodox stance. Comes out in the orthodox stance. He's double jabbing, triple jabbing. Missed with a wild right hook from Boots. Stanionis is pressuring him with the high guard. Another jab from Boots. Nice jab from Stanionis, man. The heavier punches are coming from Stanionis. Would you agree,
100%. 100%. Yeah. Well, I mean, the thing about it is Stanionis is doing a great job at catching the shots, man.
Nice right hook from Stanionis. Boots landed a left hook, right hook to the body, and Stanionis came right over the top with a right hook of his own. He's pressuring Boots. Boots is moving a lot in this fight. He don't seem comfortable. Am I right, Clay, when I say that?
Yes, that's what I was saying. Stanionis is not allowing him to be comfortable. He's pressing him. He's doing like a Canelo Alvarez thing where he's just walking him. And Boots is doing a good job of dealing with it. But Stanionis at some point is round 3. You got to think you got to see what this looks like around round 6 or 7 if it goes that far. What it looks like, how long can Boots maintain
Nice right hook from Stanionis again. 1 minute 50 seconds. 1 minute 45 seconds.
Beautiful. Left. Oh, man.
Man, oh, man. Boots is now in the southpaw stance. Stanionis lands a straight right hand. That's not a knockdown. Boots slipped. Punch on the back of the head and Boots slipped. Nice jab from Boots. Left uppercut from Boots.
No,
nice
Boots
jab from Boots
about that hit to the back of the head. Let me know he got hit.
Yeah, he definitely got hit to the back of the head.
Yeah.
Boots
Not
is
only to the back of the head, he got hit to a point to where he
nice jab from Stanionis. 2 jabs. Boots lands a left uppercut and a right hook. Now he lands another right hook. Straight left hand from Boots. Right hook misses for Boots. 1 minute left in the round. In round 3. Stanionis with a jab to the body. Stanionis is putting a lot of pressure on Boots, man. Boots with another left up. Boots is doing a lot of tying up, right? Like the pace is not. He's not comfortable with this pace, man.
Right.
He's not comfortable. He's doing a lot of tying up. He looks very uncomfortable. Now he's in the southpaw stance.
Strong too.
Oh, nice jab from Stanionis. Another jab from Stanionis. Boots with a 1-2 of his own. Double jab from Boots. Left uppercut to the body from Boots. Left uppercut to the head from Boots. Another left uppercut to the body from Boots. Right uppercut from Boots. But then Stanionis lands a left hook and a right hook that bounced Boots' head back. Left hook to the body from Boots. Boots is trying to push him back. 15 seconds, 12 seconds left in the round. Boots trying to time him with the uppercut. Nice jab from Boots. He missed with a wild left uppercut. He's in the southpaw stance again. And that's, Stanionis lands a left hand, and Boots missed the wild left uppercut. Boots sticking out his tongue, but he's getting caught, Clay.
Stanionis could have won that round.
I gave that round to Stanionis.
Yeah, man. Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, Boots is managing it pretty well, but Stanionis has got effective pressure going on, and I emphasize effective because that's what it is. It's effective pressure. It's not pointless pressure. It's not pressure that is, you know what I'm saying? It's not pressure that's for no reason. It's working. He's pressing him. He's pushing him back. And those clinches, Stanionis looks stronger than Boots in the clinches. And he's making him pay once he gets inside that mid-range. He's hitting him with a lot of straight right hands, and he's catching him with those left hooks as well. And then Stanionis is also doing a good job. If you pay close attention, he's doing a good job of smothering Boots' offense when they get close to each other. He ties Boots up too. He ties him up.
I got a 2-1 Boots.
Yeah, 2-1. I gave Stanionis that last round, but it could be a swing round. It was a close round, but I'm being honest. I think Stanionis might have took it.
Yeah, I gave Stanionis round 3.
I ain't been writing this down.
Here we go, round 4. Round 4. Boots come out in the southpaw stance. Maddox got it 10-10, 3-0 for Boots. Nice jab from Boots. Stanionis with a left hook to the body. Boots with a left hook to the body. Stanionis with a right hook up top. Nice left hook to the body. I think that hurt Stanionis. It definitely got his attention.
Yeah.
It definitely got Stanionis' attention, man. Right hook up top from Boots. Left hook misses for Stanionis. 2 minutes left in round number 4. Nice jab from Boots. Boots is in the southpaw stance. He misses with he's not very accurate tonight. Right hook from Boots. Left uppercut misses. Boots is playing around, sticking his tongue out, squatting. Nice left hand to the body from Boots. Right hand up top from Boots. He's holding Stanionis' head. That's illegal. He's holding Stanionis' head. Stanionis with a left hook to the body. Stanionis misses a wild left hook. Boots counters him with a jab. Boots, nice straight right hand from Stanionis. Bounce Boots' head back. Nice left hand from Stanionis. Boots misses with a wild left uppercut. Left hook from Stanionis. Boots catches it on his glove. Boots with a left uppercut to the body. Now Boots switches to orthodox. Nice jab from Boots. Jab to the body from Stanionis. Nice jab up top from Stanionis. Nice jab from Boots again. Nice jab to the body from Boots. Stabbed him to the body with that jab again. He got to stay doing that. Wild left uppercut misses for Boots. Stanionis is pressuring him. Boots is bouncing on his feet. Left uppercut from Boots. Boots is talking to the crowd again. Why? 40 seconds left in the round. Nice right hook from Boots. He's bouncing left to right, left to right. He's playing around, but why? Right hook from Stanionis. Boots tried to catch him on the inside with a right uppercut. 15 seconds left in round number 4. Boots is winning this round.
Boots is looking comfortable.
Yeah, he's just not accurate with his punches, though. Nice jab from Boots. Nice jab from Boots. Another jab from Boots. I give Boots that round. Yeah.
Boots is getting comfortable. He's getting real comfortable. That was one of his best looking rounds in my opinion.
Yeah, but he's like missing with his jab though, right? Like my brother Carl Burrell.
And he always has a good high guard, man. He has a real good high guard, man. So he's just, he's letting his hands go, but Stanionis is that's respect to Stanionis and what he's bringing to the ring. But Boots is, and also I feel like Stanionis slowed down in that round. I feel like maybe he took the round off,
Yeah,
or he's slowing down. But
yeah, Cali World, peace and blessings, Queen. Yeah, that was Boots round for sure. I got it 3-1. I just think that Boots should just buckle down and just go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, just be accurate, be sharp, buckle down and do what you got to do, man. The Future, what's up? He's stabbing in the body. Here we go, round 5. Nice jabs from Boots. Boots using a lot of jabs. He's back in the orthodox stance. Circling to his left. Right hook from Boots. Stanionis is just trying to pressure him at this point. Jab to the body from Boots. Stanionis miss a right hand. Boots is playing around in the red corner, just making Stanionis miss. Stanionis throwing hooks to the body. Boots is tying him up. Nice jab from Boots. He's in an orthodox stance. Another jab from Boots. He's playing around. He misses a right hand. He did the little pause thing. Left hook from Stanionis. Nice right hand from Stanionis. Another right hook from Stanionis. Left hook to the body from Stanionis. Nice jab from Boots. Nice jab from Boots. Nice jab from Stanionis. Right uppercut from Boots with a right hook. Boots now switched to southpaw. Nice jab from Boots. He's just doing a nice jab from Stanionis. He's just playing around too much, and the fight is not in hand. If it was cleaner and he's dominating, cool. But you're not dominating. You got to win cleanly before you start showboating and boasting and playing to the crowd and do all those things, man. Come on, just clean up the fight. Nice right hook from Stanionis. Left hook, left uppercut on the inside from Boots. Nice left uppercut from Boots. Stanionis' nose is busted wide open. Boots with a left hook now. Left uppercut, 2 left uppercuts from Boots. Right hook to the body from Boots. Stanionis taking punishment, look like now. Right hook from Boots.
Boots is getting off right now, man. He's getting off.
Boots is getting off on him now. This is what I'm saying. Just stay this course. No need to start showboating until you got it. Once you got it full control, left uppercut from Boots, then do all that, man. You know what I'm saying? Nice jab from Boots. End of the round. That's a dominant Boots round right there.
Boots is getting more and more relaxed, bro. He's getting his groove. He looking good to me. He
looks great, right? But he's just unnecessarily showboating without the fight being in hand. You know what I'm saying?
I think he just can't help himself, which is I mean, it's either Stanionis staying in that high guard and walking him down is not bothering him. And maybe Boots needs to be bothered in order to he just doesn't respect Stanionis right now. And
look at that right hook from Stanionis. Like, it's just you taking too many clean punches. Your punches are not those punches are not accurate. Look, on the gloves. He hitting Stanionis on the elbows on the gloves. Like, sharpen up, buckle down, then do that later on. You could do that later on. Nice jab from Boots, round 6. Left hook from Boots. 1-2 from Boots.
Yeah, Boots looks good.
Nice check right
I
hook
ain't
from
gonna lie.
Boots.
He doing what he
Nice.
want to do.
Nice left uppercut from
Nice.
Boots.
Yeah. He's gonna stop Stanionis.
Yeah, I think my prediction is 10th round. Another left uppercut from Boots.
And I'm telling you straight up,
Boots
what
in
I'm
the
looking
stop
at
hook.
here, this dude will beat the Brian Norman Jr. I've seen will get beat up by this Boots. I'm telling you right now. Shout out to Brian Norman Sr. and Jr. I know y'all might be watching this, but I'm telling y'all the truth. I ain't seen nothing that y'all done in the ring that gonna compete with this. And I think Stanionis is showing a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? He's absorbing shots very well. I don't know if everybody could absorb the shots that Boots has been hitting him with. A lot of durability. I'm gonna be real. I think I'll tell you like this. I think Stanionis is being way more defensively responsible than I've seen Brian Norman Jr. be. Sorry.
Nice jab from Stanionis.
And that's what I say when I talk about Brian Norman Jr. And I say I haven't seen the adjustments. I haven't seen him in there hitting different gears like that.
Left hook to the body from Boots. Right hook to the body from Boots.
Boots is hitting him from
right hook up top from Boots. Another right hook up top.
He's hurting him now, bro.
Damn, he just dropped Stanionis with 4 left uppercuts.
He hurting him.
Yeah, 4 left uppercuts. He just dropped Stanionis with 4 left uppercuts. He landed 4 left uppercuts.
Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, Boots is on a whole different level than Brian Norman Jr., bro. I dare them to make this fight. And I salute. I'm a fan, but I just think Brian Norman Jr. just isn't experienced enough.
Oh, nice left hook from Stanionis, but Boots landed a right hook and wobbled Stanionis back into the corner. They staring each other down.
Yeah, you can go ahead and keep on looking, but you getting your ass beat. Sorry, not sorry.
H Nick Duke, brother in the super chat.
He said, "Stop hating." Who hating? I'm telling y'all
the
truth.
It's not fair. Boots is just toying with him. Yeah, at this point he is.
Yo,
Carlos Dixon, my brother in the super
chat, just like him. Damn.
Carlos Dixon, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue and Clay. He said, "Down goes Frazier." Yeah, he went down. I predicted Boots stop him in the 10th. Looked like it's gonna be. Oh, they stopped it.
They waved it off.
They stopped it.
It's better than getting knocked out, I guess. Yeah, he stopped him. What round is that? 7?
6.
6
going into 7. Yeah.
He dominated Stanionis, bro. Stanionis had 1 round.
Yeah, 1
round. Round 3 was the round he had, like I said, that was a swing round. That round could have went either way, but I'll give it to Stanionis because it was his most competitive round. But Boots really just had his way with him, and I think he did the job. I think he made a statement tonight. He showed all work. Ain't no hard work. It's all easy work for him. I think he did it pretty easily. The only thing I have questions about is the weight cut for him. But as long as that rehydration clause isn't a problem, which now he's a unified champion, I think he's going to cause a lot of problems for a lot of people in that division. And I'm once again bringing it right back to Brian Norman Jr. What you going to do now, bro? What you going to do now, bro? It is what it is, bro. Smile, laugh, say he's easy work, say whatever you want to say, bro. He's a unified champion in your division. You was talking. We want to see a fight, bro. We want to see a fight, bro. You wanted us to want to see the fight. You sold us the fight. You showed us how much we wanted to see the fight. We didn't know we wanted to see the fight as much until you sold it to us. We want to see the fight now. Clearly, you want the fight. In the beginning, It was Boots who wanted the fight. It was Boots who needed the fight. You were doing Boots a favor. What's the excuse going to be this time? What's the excuse going to be this time? Are you going to look for $3 million, 2.5 as the price went up? Just say you don't want the fight. Just say you don't want the fight. It is what it is. Tax said 147, a dead division. I disagree with you, Tax. I think 147 has become a very interesting division. Super interesting division. I think we got a lot of additions to the division that people ain't acknowledging. For you to say that it's a dead division, you're not watching the division, bro. We just added 3 stars to the division in T.O., Ryan Garcia, and Devin Haney. Don't forget we just saw Delonte Johnson, Tiger Johnson, show out the other night. He is in the division now. Don't forget we just watched Tamir Smalls showing out in the division. Don't forget these things. The division is here. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget. 147 is coming around, baby. Now, Brian Norman, what's it going to be? This is all about you. We ain't talking about nothing else but Brian Norman and Boots Ennis starting tomorrow. When I go up live in the morning, Tuesday morning, when we do the show Tuesday evening, I'm bringing it up. We talking about this fight. This is the fight. This is the fight that we want. Nothing else. We don't want to hear about no pricing. We don't want to hear about $2 million. We want to hear about y'all fighting. This is an opportunity for Brian Norman Jr., who just said he's the guy who he said the list. Don't make us play the videos back, bro, because he said it. We're going to take care of Derek Cuevas. Then I'm going for that Boots dude. Then I'm going for that Barrios dude. I'm the king. 147 is mine. That's what you said. That's what you said. Your daddy said he's easy work. He's like work. Thought Stanionis would take it to a decision and that Boots would get the judges to steal it. That's not what happened. He stopped him in 6. And he didn't come out the corner. He didn't hit him with a lucky shot. He beat him. He bludgeoned him into the corner and said, we've seen enough. Don't price yourself out of this fight. Don't do it, man. We're not letting it slide twice. Salute to you. Salute to the Normans. Salute, man. Respectfully, bro. Respectfully, bro. But you not getting out of this talking about they not offering enough money. Don't do it. Don't price yourself out this fight, Blue. Am I bugging?
They can't.
Don't price yourself out this fight, man. Don't do it. Don't do it. The only thing that's gonna make this sweeter is if Boots call him out right now. And Boots say, what up with that WBO title? What up with that WBO title? What up?
Let's see what he say.
Boots tell him, I don't know about 2 more, but I got 1 more for sure. I don't know about 2 more, but I got 1 more for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man. They got to fight now.
Look, I love it. I love how Eddie Hearn is taking care of his champion right now, making sure that belt's sitting right on his shoulder. And this is why I don't understand what David Benavidez did. This is why. I'm sorry. Respectfully, big David Benavidez fan, but I do not get that play. To see what this man went through just to go beat a champion, couldn't let it go. To see you just voluntarily get just diabolical, bro. Boots might be going to 154. He might be doing it, bro. Listen, the weight cut is crazy, bro. The way he looked 2 days ago, Blue, like we could celebrate this moment, be in this moment, like he said, let him celebrate them 2 belts, but dog, that weight cut look crazy, bro. He looked good tonight, though, in the ring, man. Whoa. Boots is eating this shit up. Yo, Boots said, you hired, bro. I know this is my last fight with you, but we ain't going nowhere, bro. Don't nobody listen, man. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to say about Eddie Hearn. I know he's not everybody's favorite. He has his moments where he says things, but yo, bro, what he just did right there in the ring for Boots Ennis is what separates him from every single promoter in the sport today. No other promoter in the sport today stands in the middle of the ring and does what Eddie Hearn just did right there. Nobody. Nobody, bro. Not Oscar De La Hoya, not Bob Arum. Shout out and respect to Al Heyman, not Leonard Ellerby, not Tom Brown, not Ben Shalom, not Frank Warren. Nobody does what Eddie Hearn just did tonight in that ring, bro. And what he does at those press conferences, he pushes. He knows how to sell this. He sells this ish. He's in a league of his own when it comes to this part of the game. This is where he separates himself. He's got that youth behind him, that passion and that love for the sport. He be all red in his face, ready to just, he can't contain himself, bro. How Boots gonna walk away from that, bro? How Boots gonna walk away from that, bro? Boots looked at him like, stay less. You know what I'm saying? What was Bob? What would have Bob Arum said in there? What would have Oscar De La Hoya said in there? He would have lied to y'all. We come in here, we go in there, and then you would have seen him cherry pick and move with him like he did with Williams and Pater. Shout out to Oscar De La Hoya, but you know he talk it and he don't walk it. You know what I'm saying? What would they have said? Tom Brown, salute to you, man. I see you got vocal lately. He's been talking lately, doing interviews. Shout out to Tom Brown. But Eddie Hearn in a league of his own, bro.
JLT said, Blue, you look shocked. No, I'm not shocked. I'm just trying to, I was just listening in to see who he call out next, to see what's next. I said that I thought that he was going to win 10th round. I thought it was going to be a 10th round stoppage. It was 6th round.
So is it safe to say that Boots over delivered? Like he delivered more than...
I'm not surprised. I'm not shocked. It just is what I know he could do. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, no, I'm not saying are you shocked. I'm saying as far as performance, as far as did he do better?
Did he do better than what he did in the past?
Well, did he do better than what you?
Well, I think he could win cleaner. You know what I'm saying? Was I impressed? No.
Okay.
Reason being, because I know he could be better than that. You know what I'm saying? I know Boots Ennis can be. I think that he just allows himself to be in these types of fights, and it's just yeah, Hulk. Now he the phenom. Like this performance to me wasn't clean enough. I thought he could be cleaner. You know what I'm saying? He got hit too much. You know what I'm saying? I think that he could. There's things that he can clean up. I don't like the showboating until you got it in hand. You know what I'm saying? I just think that he can do some things a lot cleaner than what he did. Terrence Trotter said, Blue, you tripping. No, I'm not tripping, brother. I watch Boots train. I watch Boots spar. I know what Boots can do. For this, to me, was a B-level performance from Jaron Boots Ennis. Like Holt Nell said, I've been calling him a phenom forever and a day. Period. So to me, he was getting hit way too much.
Yeah, he got hit.
With the same punches I seen him get hit with from Karen Chugajan and David Avanesian. So, H-Dub, what's up? When you move up to the Virgil Ortiz's, you can't take those type of punches from them. You know what I'm saying? And again, you know what I mean? I'm a believer in being perfect. You know what I'm saying? As much as you possibly can. You know what I'm saying? Floyd Mayweather. Clean that up. You're not going to see Floyd do that back-to-back-to-back fights. It's not going to happen. Not saying that he's Floyd Mayweather, but he has abilities outside this world. He has abilities outside this world. So what I'm saying is, right, that in 3 straight fights, Avanesian, Karen, and this fight, is getting hit with the same punches for no reason, because I think it's a lack of concentration.
And respect for who's in front of him.
Right. West Philly Tour, what's up? I just think that, Travion the Trail, what's up? I think it's a lack of concentration. Period.
Yeah, I agree. I think
he probably lost 5 rounds in his whole career. He ain't supposed to lose them rounds to this level of competition. Are you not understanding?
I think that I agree with you. I think it's a boredom. It's a distraction. It's kind of ADHD. He gets kind of bored and he has to kind of like, he's like getting himself into the fight and getting himself interested in the fight when the pace, especially with somebody like Stanionis who stayed in that high guard and doing what he do. I think Virgil Ortiz is clearly a better version of Stanionis. He does what Stanionis did tonight, except he's more active. He lets his hands go more. And obviously, I think he punches harder. But
and the thing is, Clay, he's bigger, he's
right.
stronger, his
Yeah.
reach is much better, his
Yep.
durability is going to be a lot better.
Yeah.
His concentration, his counter punching ability. When you start having mental lapses, it'll show up in the big fights. That's what I'm saying.
Big facts.
I'm eating salmon and sweet potatoes. I eat the same thing every day. So I just think that, you know what I'm saying, it could be better. Period. Because I've seen him be better. Did he dominate, Clay? Yeah.
Yeah, he dominated. Yeah, like he can be celebrated tonight. Like I said, it was a good night with the opponent he had in front of him. I think Stanionis allowed him to do a lot more by staying in that high guard. He stayed with that physical pressure, and he let his hands go as well. But he probably could have let his hands go a little bit more. But at the same time, Boots was just levels above Stanionis. And that says a lot for that 147-pound division. And once again, I stand on it to say that Brian Norman, I'm telling you, make the fight happen. If it's that serious, make the fight happen, bro. Because clearly Boots has options. And if you want to make it look like he ducking, you can paint that if you want to, or you can make the fight happen. I don't think Junior ready for Boots, but I'm happy to watch the fight happen. Boots is a phenom though, man. He's nice. He does need some discipline in the ring. When you're talking about 154, it's going to be a dangerous place for him to fight at, and showboating up there can end up really bad. It really can. But like you said, you've seen him be better. He can be better. So is it really he has to get up for the fight?
I've seen him do better. And here's the thing, right, Claire? To give you an example of who I am. When I go to the gym, I like to lift in the mirror to make sure my form is excellent.
Right.
Not okay. Excellent. When I train my kids for boxing and football, they'll tell you, my son from age 5 to 10 was top 5 best football players in the tri-state area. He never got a pass.
Yeah.
No. I don't want to hear you focus on what you could do well. Focus on what you're not doing well. Right? My son had a jamboree in Glen Cove, right, Clay?
Mm.
They did 30 plays, 30 offensive plays, 30 defensive plays, straight, right? One team we played against, he had 28 tackles. When we left, you know what my focus was? Those 2 tackles you missed was 2 touchdowns. I already know what you could do great. Clean up the other stuff, and that makes you a legend. That makes you a legend. Anton Ziegler said Boots will hurt T.O. Stop it. Who said he wouldn't? What are you talking about? I don't know. You may not talking to me. I didn't say he wouldn't hurt T.O.
He'll stop T.O. T.O. don't want no problems with that. Because the way T.O. fights, he'll get clipped. Where Stanionis was defensively responsible, not getting clipped, T.O. will get clipped.
Right. Clay, it only takes one time to not be focused to get clipped. Fight changes. A la
Desmond Cruz, he does got a chin. I mean, he showed he got a chin. He got hit tonight pretty clean, but why
I gotta show you I got a chin when I don't have to?
Yeah, why get clipped clean like that? Anyway, it is what it is, man. Good card tonight, man. Standouts. Samir Small stood out tonight. Francisco Rodriguez, Mr. Cisco stood out tonight. Queen Moses showed out tonight, man. A lot of body work tonight by a lot of the fighters, including Boots. A lot of body work.
Ray Spacer, what's up, family? That's my whole thing. Like, did I say he had a bad performance? No. I just don't like him getting hit like that consistently. It's a pattern. Eventually, Clay, you'll find yourself in a war getting hit for no reason.
Yeah.
When you don't have to. He keeps saying he's going to clean up his defense. You got to clean that up, baby. Is that too much to ask?
He's a unified champion now at 147. No rehydration clause. Let's see what he decides to do. Does he go up to 154? He's a Ring Magazine champion as well. He's a lineal champion. I mean, bro, he's decorated. What do they want to do? What does Turkey want to do? What kind of offers are out there for him? He wants to make that TO fight next?
Servizilla 215. You don't like Shakur Stevenson style. I love Shakur Stevenson style. You don't.
I don't know. I like the performance. I thought he did well. He did get hit with shots, but I think he looked good in that first round defensively, but I think he just felt what Stanionis had and was like, "Nah, I ain't worried about it, bro. Let's get it." He does it all the time, so we got to see, man. 31. What is he? 31-0.
He's 34-0. 34 wins, no loss, no draw. 30 wins by way of knockout. Got 30 knockouts.
Yeah.
30 knockouts, Clay. For me, it got to be Brian Norman, Clay. I need it.
Let's see what he decides to do. He didn't answer. He didn't say he was coming for the other champions. He said he got to go talk it over with the team. That means the weight cut. That means the nutritionist. That means all those things we were talking about, bro.
He said, I love Shakur style, but new media. I don't care what new media does. I'm telling you what I do. Why you on my channel? Why you talking about what they do? I ain't responsible for everybody's thought pattern. What they like and don't like. That ain't my business. Again, anybody who wants to walk booze down was getting stopped. Yeah, I like I said, I give him a B for the performance because I believe he could be a lot better. That's it.
I gotta go to work tomorrow. It was a great
Okay,
night.
great brother.
Salute to you, man. Salute to everybody in the chat, bro.
Let's get out of here, man.
If you ain't subscribed to the channel, there's a link. Let's build it up. I appreciate everybody who did subscribe tonight. Thank you, man. I'll see y'all Tuesday morning, man. Tuesday morning.
He
Maybe
said
Monday
Norman
night.
moved. Clay, he said Norman moved to Japan.
Yeah, he probably is gonna fight that dude in Japan.
What's the dude name?
The only thing I'm gonna allow Norman to get away with is if he goes in, he gets that fight with Mario Barrios. You get that fight, I think you should take that fight first, because I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think you're ready for Boots right now, but also it would be a way bigger fight and a bigger payday if we were talking about an undisputed title, an undisputed fight between Brian Norman and Boots. So if he comes in with 2 belts, Boots comes in with 2 belts, that's an undisputed fight. That's big money. That'll make Boots stay at 147. Go chase Mario Barrios down if that can happen. That's if he's not in the PBC protective custody program. I'm hearing him talking about Pacquiao, and I hear him talking about a rematch for
Ortiz over Boots.
Ortiz. Virgil, it's a competitive fight. Maybe some people are picking him.
Sergio Mora? Oh.
Probably.
Yeah, because of the defense. That's why.
That's usually what Sergio Mora is going to say. But he
That's why. But appreciate y'all coming through. Pardon me, I'm trying to get my protein in. Appreciate y'all coming through, studying up, holding us down, and showing us love. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. So what we got for y'all. We gone.
Mm.
Peace.